That
Ooh.
gamer from Mars, he made a documentary about Movie Bob, which I don't know how good it's going to be. I just watched a couple minutes of it. It seems like it's a kind of an overview, a quick like hammer out on Movie Bob. But Movie Bob is a guy that the thing that sticks out to me most about Movie Bob is in his book or whatever the fuck, he wrote that the console wars between Nintendo and Sega were his generation's Vietnam War.
It's true.
And that people were like traumatized by it. And I was like, oh man, that's really all you need to know about Movie Blob. Now, a lot of you don't know who Movie Blob is.
I know nothing about him. Nothing.
For a long time, he worked for The Escapist, and he got fucking fired from The Escapist. No. Yeah, he worked at The Escapist. He would make videos back in the day, like very similar to Nostalgia Critic, who's on screen, would make, or Linkara, except he was way worse. You know, he was not even at the level of Linkara. And the guy's mind, there really is two eras to kind of Movie Bob. Just to give like a generic summary of the lore, there's before Donald Trump, and then there's after Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump's presidency broke Movie Bob's mind. And Movie Bob believes that if it wasn't for the dirty, smelly Walmart shoppers, the filthy, ignorant Republican masses, the unwashed, ignoramus masses, Movie Bob believes he would be living in Star Trek. Society would be perfect. He says that he should have had his hover chair by now. He should be in the VR holodeck and all of this shit. And he blames Trump and the Republicans for why he's not there. Movie Bob has some of the most unhinged fucking tweets of all time. Of course, he has also some of the funniest tweets of all time. Like, that looks like the average amount of McDonald's that a person could eat. I'm not saying I'd want to eat a double helping of nuggets with 2 double quarter pounders, but I could. It's food that, what did he say? It lasts quick or some shit like this. It's fucking insane. The nostalgia chick simping. So he stalked Lindsay Ellis for years. And he tried to pretend like him and Lindsay Ellis were friends. He cornered her one time at a convention and forced her to take a photo with him. And then he used that as evidence they were friends while he stalked her for years. And eventually she told him to stop and that he was a creep because she soft blocked him like a bunch of times and finally just blocked his ass. That was a brutal fucking feltoning, buddy.
I did hear about that. All right, shall we? And to anyone who's asking about Destiny, go search on the clip channel, the video. We've watched all those clips.
Yeah, the Destiny nuke. I think it would be very repetitive. I don't even think we'll clip what we did about Willie.
Probably not. It's literally the exact same thing. All right. Well, that's a great explanation, shall we? Here we go.
They gave him a bat credit card? No! Does not compute!
I oddly look back fondly at my teenage years for being at the ground floor of watching early YouTubers. Back in those days, the platform...
Whoa. Really?
Linkara.
The way he said that, like, I was on the ground floor of watching YouTube.
Yeah, man, I was there back in the day, and it was
it was a simpler time. I like Gamer from Mars, though. He's cool.
Along with companion sites with embedded...
My favorite thing with Gamer from Mars is how much Keemstar hates him.
But why?
I don't know, because like 10 years ago, Gamer from Mars made fun of Keem, and Keem has not lost the grudge.
.tv videos were filled with unhinged media critics, with game and movie reviews being one of the first notable genres of online video content in the 2000s. While most of the smaller names in the genre have been forgotten to time...
Do you really think that he watched this shit back in the day, or do you think he's just a poser and a phony?
I think he did. I'm
like 50-50 on it.
I could DM him. I'll ask him.
He's going to tell the truth. Obviously, like, you know, he's going to say he did.
Fingers in the online lexicon is
it has to be the truth in the DMs.
Bob. But what makes this middle-aged man so controversial?
He looks so fucked, by the way. Just
so
look
happy
at Movie Bob, bro.
As I've heard everything, like everyone says his name, Movie Bob. The only story I heard was the Lindsay Ellis thing. I don't know anything else, so I've been waiting.
Look at him sucking in his cheeks, trying to not look fat, bro. You're so fat. Like, look at him. Holy fuck, man! The sunglasses, the greasy fucking neck beard of it all.
Well, today we'll find out. Bob Chipman started his online aspirations in the form of a blog all the way back in 2005. It was a place to share his musings on films, the industry, and sometimes politics. This led him to coin the alias Movie Bob, introducing himself on his profile in the third person. Bob is a part-time independent filmmaker, part-time amateur film critic, and full-time movie geek. He is heterosexual, a Pisces, and...
Whoa, pressing accent out on the heterosexuality there, Bob. Well, like a full-time movie geek. Ooh, that's some strong cringe, bro. And a severely lapsed Catholic.
Wait.
I tip my fedora to you, good sir.
This is even more cringe. Why is it in third person?
I don't know, because he felt like it would make him a bigger deal or something.
He is a heterosexual.
He's a tireless enemy of censorship. I love how he had to put he was a Pisces. Like, there's no like, first of all, that is a self-refuting sentence. When you say you're a heterosexual and then you list your zodiac sign, you know that those things can't be true at the same time. There's no heterosexual that knows their fucking zodiac sign, let alone will tell you about it as one of the first things about them.
That's bad.
Holy, he's a tireless enemy of censorship, unless it's a conservative opinion, in which case you should die. He considers his personal politics liberty. Yeah, I bet. Oh, buddy, what that really means is pervert. What that means is sexual deviant, is what libertine means. He's not in favor of liberty. He enjoys acting.
Oh, just, yeah.
As a full-time irritant, overly serious people, which is exactly what he would become.
Severely lapsed Catholic. He is a tireless enemy of censorship, considering his personal politics libertine, and enjoys acting as a full-time irritant to overly serious people of all political stripes. Even 20 years later, this description is fairly fitting. It didn't take long for him to venture out into video content, creating a YouTube channel in 2006. He was one of its earliest creators, with the site only existing for a year. Bob posted
3.5 stars?
Oh, it was slop. Even back then, nobody gave Movie Blob any real respect, bro. Like,
new reviews on both platforms regularly. He was able to keep up this consistency for years, which paid off by the turn of the decade. But before we go any further in today's video, I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest personal injury law firm.
Okay, hang on. If you're in the middle of a lawsuit or thinking about suing, wouldn't you already have a lawyer? You're going to be watching YouTube and go, "Oh shit!
Oh, I got it. It's a Movie Bob documentary, and you want a lawyer like
for injury?"
All right, it's time to skip his.
I'm sure everyone after the of and 26 lawyers in Morgan or by skillfully injured.
That goes on for a while, man.
7-minute fucking ad. Better call Barnes. Whoops.
Settlement due to have the capture to anyone. Million. Part is their lawyers are absolutely warning the his first break wasn't in film discussion, surprisingly, but a series he created in 2008 called The Game Overthinker.
Wait.
That really is like the most 2008 image that you could ever imagine, isn't it?
Is that name though, The Game Overthinker? It doesn't flow. It's got no like alliteration. It's just like,
well, back in 2008, there didn't need to be alliteration. There didn't need to be a good name. All that there needed to be was content that was in existence that was about your hobby.
True.
That's all that was necessary back then.
Oh.
first break wasn't in film discussion, surprisingly.
He overthinks the games.
But a series he created in 2008 called The Game Overthinker.
It really was like 10 years outdated. In 2008, it looks like a fucking HTML web page from 2000. Like, it really does.
It does.
Bro.
This image, you were saying this image is... Did he just Photoshop like Duke Nukem?
Discussion, I don't know. Surprisingly.
It's but like 8-bit Nicolas Cage.
Created with his signature fast-paced narration.
I thought about starting this off with some sort of introduction, but honestly,
is that
you don't
really
care.
A fast-paced narration, or is it just Spurg, or is it just an autistic guy talking? Signature fast-paced narration. I don't know.
Pretending to care anyway, but we both know you don't. Your first question is not who is this guy, but rather what sets this guy apart from every other
man!
This
guy has
video.
a voice for print, man. Holy, bro! Oh, dude, people were desperate back then. This was back when like even Jedi 1 had fans. Fuck.
Oof, and the audio just meh in the background. You just hear the fucking AC, every little noise.
A rant guy on the web, and rightly so.
This caught the attention of ScrewAttack.com, a titan in early...
What?
Yeah, bro, this guy got hired by all these sites somehow, some way. I have no idea.
Stuttering Craig, right?
Yeah, Stuttering Craig.
Jared.
Early gaming content. Their spotlight quickly netted each episode of Bob's series thousands of views. Mr. Chipman was compared to other creators at the time, like
this. I actually like you better than the angry Nintendo nerd. Change your name back to Nintendo. Sell out. This was a real criticism back then. People were fucking pissed he changed from angry Nintendo nerd to angry video game nerd. No place to comment on the first videos that do not appear on the blog spot. So I will just say that I enjoyed them all. Although I will wish you take back the blasphemy you said about Zelda 2. If you want to criticize a Zelda game, Phantom Hourglass will suffice. This guy was sniffing his farts out of a wine glass, wasn't he?
Phantom Hourglass is better than Zelda 2.
No shit, obviously.
You play that one on the... Was it at DS?
Yeah.
With the trains, right?
No, that's fucking... isn't that...
Phantom Tracks or something?
Spirit Tracks or whatever.
Spirit Tracks. Okay, I never played Phantom Hourglass then. Never mind. Yeah, Phantom Tracks.
Angry video game nerd
Spirit
and
Track.
Zero punctuation. The latter, made by Ben Yahtzee Crenshaw, was posted on a site called The Escape.
Someone just wrote Zelda sucks. What a douche.
By 2008, Yahtzee's videos were garnering millions of views, which bolstered the outlet's traffic by 300.
Remember the one time we ever covered Yahtzee last year?
Yes, in the Jim Sterling episode where he had Yahtzee, bro.
And he's like, I want to have your babies. And he's like, I feel like I'm pregnant. And they're all like, Yahtzee was like, we're never doing this again.
And 94%.
Yahtzee shit on Smash Brothers Brawl and people fucking lost their minds.
Really?
Yahtzee would have these hot takes where he would shit on like people's like sacred franchise, and people would fucking melt down, bro, about Yahtzee's take, and they would fucking like take it really seriously.
Yeah. You know, I found this YouTuber, I can't remember his name for the life of me, but last week he does a video, a negative review on a game and a positive review as separate videos right next to each other. So he'll be like, Zelda's the worst game ever. And it's like the next video is Zelda's a masterpiece.
Yeah, he shit on Portal 2. He said it was mediocre.
Yikes.
Over to the other Yahtzee hot takes. Yahtzee had a bunch of hot takes through the years. Some days he would just get like a splinter up his ass and just felt the game for no good reason, and then people would freak out.
Remember when Jim Sterling did that on Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, he was a piece of shit for that.
And then everyone wanted to kill him.
To buy the online magazine full-time. With such lucrative returns, it wasn't long until The Escape
did it for Civ 7. What, positive or negative? Because Civ 7, from what I hear, is trash.
began looking for other...
No, it's shit. It's literal shit.
Is it really that
Play
bad?
6 or 5. It's way better.
Well, because
Time.
people said 6 was fucking terrible too.
No,
didn't they?
but because the graphics in 6 were more cartoonish, so people cried about it. But
Yeah,
Civ 7 stripped out a lot of features that you could do in 5 and 6, and they removed the whole age. So, not even about being woke, by the way. But yeah.
They're promising up-and-comers.
I'm disappointed,
This search
but-
for new talent brought them to Movie Bob, who was first contacted a year later. For a while, gaming remained his focus, with most fans watching the game over Thinker. Like many at the time, he introduced storylines around...
You're right, Andy. It's such a bad name.
It's
dude.
terrible.
Oh,
Is that
man.
Medicare?
Well,
Jim?
Movie Bob actually is Medicare.
What the? I'm not shocked.
It all adds up.
For a while, gaming remained his focus, with most fans watching the game over Thinker. Like many
Is his last name Chipman for real?
It is.
Yikes.
His dad
With
was
that-
a journalist.
at the time, he introduced
Yikes.
storylines around his exaggerated persona. It began in episode 43 with the appearance of his evil doppelganger, the Anti-Thinker. I think
This is so fucking that guy with the glasses, bro. The anti-thinker. This is Linkara tier, man. I actually think it's worse than fucking Linkara, dude. Linkara put in more effort. It's just him in a red shirt. It looks like a Sonichu medallion. Whatever he's wearing is so artifacted.
It does.
evil doppelganger, the Anti-Thinker. I think I need to back up by saying he fits many of the stereotypes of the era. The nostalgia critic and those inspired by him would feature drawn-out skits with a slew of different characters.
Thank you for saying drawn out. It's so true.
No one ever liked the skits. Like, everybody, even back then, this criticism is almost 20 years old now. Everyone's like, cut the skits, they're terrible. And the skits would have their own like overcomplicated, ridiculous lore. So if you just like tuned into a review and you hadn't watched like the last 60 Linkara episodes, you would have no idea what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? You would have no idea.
Yeah, when you watch, you miss like 5 episodes and they've introduced a new character that has connections with the other characters.
Yeah, evil, like even Spoonie, like when Spoonie had like Black Lantern Spoonie, I'm like, this shit's cringe. What are you fucking talking about? Black Lantern Spoonie. Oh my god.
Melvin,
brother of the Joker. Let's get 10 subs right now and we'll watch Melvin, brother of the Joker.
No. The worst, when I stopped watching Nostalgia, a movie critic, was when he did his review on Batman versus Superman, but they couldn't use any of the footage, so they recreated.
You held on a long time, eh?
Yeah, I did. I watched it in the background while playing video games or whatever.
My one-eyed Wonder Weasel has gifted 10 subs. It was the same
like
era.
background bullshit.
I'll be real with you. It was the same era. I basically gave up on it because what you were saying, it's like they had to recreate the scenes with Doug. Tamara was her name.
And the black dude.
And the black guy. And it was fucking brutal, bro. Because half of the fun of it was like, actually playing the movie and him shitting on it.
Yeah.
But I watched the most recent Nostalgia Critic, which was his attempt at a redemption arc, where he reviewed The Simpsons Arcade. Because you remember when he reviewed Bart's Nightmare?
Melvin.
It was a disaster. It was one of the worst reviews of all time.
Why?
Everybody fucking shit on him, bro. Because first of all, he had no idea what the fuck he was talking about.
Really?
Second of all, it was just constant, toilet humor, swearing, and really cringy and bad.
Nostalgia Critic? Did Bart's Nightmare?
Yeah, he did Bart's Nightmare.
On SNES?
Well, was it a Let's Play? I remember it being a review. Yeah, on SNES. And it was just so different than what he normally did, and everyone hated it. But then I watched his most recent episode, which was the Redemption, and it was just mediocre. It's You know, at one time, Doug was the like movie critic guy for
The
a while.
guy. Yeah.
He was
100%.
the guy. Now, when you look at his content today, he's just another like one of the crowd. You know, he could be anybody making generic movie review slop with or game review slop with what I saw. He's really adopted kind of with this review like the current meta of it. But then like the production values though, he's still true to himself and keeping the production values totally shit, which is really Kino. Like he's in the arcade at the beginning and you can hear like the wind blowing, you can hear all the machines fucking going off and I don't know.
Wait, do you remember his review of Pink Floyd's The Wall?
Everybody remembers his review of Pink Floyd's The Wall because it's fucking insane. You get 100 subs, maybe we'll do the review of The Wall.
Oh,
but
I've never seen the
how
full
long
thing.
is it? How long is it? It's 2 hours, isn't it? It actually is kind of Kino. It comes back around. It's so cringe.
My one-eyed Wonder Weasel has gifted 10
Yes.
subs.
Satan AIDS for a sub. All right, so we're doing Melvin,
go.
brother of the Joker.
Melvin, brother of the Joker. Melvin, brother of the Joker. Melvin,
He really thought he was
brother of...
cooking. He really thought he was cooking with this. Like, he thought this was going to be a whole new series. Like, this was going to be his new character, like the bum reviews.
I hate
or
bum reviews
Ask That
so
Guy.
much.
I thought it was funny, but then again, I was like 12.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
It's
always
like,
thought
if
they
you
were.
go back, if you go back to bum reviews, I'm sure they're shit, you know?
Oh, they're bad. They are unfunny, boring
Let's get
pieces
10
of garbage.
subs for a bum review.
Jesus Christ.
of the Joker. I'm cool. Hello, hi, I am Melvin, the brother of the Joker.
Ash, I'm gonna die.
We
of
need more
cringe.
subs to
I'm
finish
gonna. I'm
this.
like,
We need 10 subs. It's 8. I thought it was like 2 minutes long. It's 8 minutes.
bro, do you notice every 3 weeks?
Oh, the supervillain shuffle.
It's almost every 3 weeks. You and I divert an entire show to fucking like
That guy with the
remember that why
glasses.
that guy with the glasses.
Remember this? From that guy with the glasses.
Every 3 weeks, we fall into this trap.
Sure, a lot of you haven't heard of me, but I am the brother of, yes, the infamous Joker. You know, why so serious, you know, all that stuff. Actually, I too have been working on my own catchphrase.
Here we go.
Sploopity splooch.
What was he thinking, bro? What was he thinking, bro? Like,
I thought even
Splippity sploosh. Like,
I don't even
it
know
has
what-
nothing to do with Batman or the Joker
or
anything.
anything.
It's not clever. There's no punchline. It's just splippity sploosh.
Ha!
May not be as catchy, but I think it works. So, yeah. All right. First
Good one, Doug.
I'd like to welcome all the newcomers to my blog. Hello. Hopefully we're going to talk a lot
Word
about
blog.
evil. Lots of
Oh.
nasty evil. Did I repeat myself? I guess it doesn't matter. You know, because evil does repeat itself. It's all about getting that massive... I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway, okay, so today's
that a
secret
dick joke?
subject, or not secret, I mean, this is all secret, don't tell anybody,
I
but,
think
you know,
there are
today's,
any jokes here. Like,
He's like trying to find, like he's improvising, trying to find something, but not
he's
finding
like,
anything.
He's trying, bro.
It's like he's in the back room.
I'm channeling. He can't. Oh,
There's not a
man.
punchline.
Tor goes write a fucking script. Well, he thought he had talent, Tor Reaver. He's improving.
big, I
You know
should
what
say.
we have to watch one day? What was his show when he quit the Nostalgia
Demo
Critic?
reel.
We got
I
it.
haven't watched Demo Reel since it came out.
I've never
I
seen
remember
it.
being so hyped for it and so disappointed. I'm like, this is what he stopped doing Nostalgia Critic for. And everybody knew it wasn't going to last, you know? And
I've never seen it.
It's just funny. It's all these critics, all these reviewers had this idea that they would do better than Hollywood if they were given a chance. And then they got all of this money and this studio and production equipment. And then it was quickly revealed that they couldn't even get to the level of like a low-level TV sitcom. Like, it was quickly revealed they were all talentless hacks.
The worst was Linkara. He shits on comic books all day long. And then you see his comic book and you go, whoa. If anyone's fucking read it, The Lightbringer. We read it once, I think.
The game show. Campfly's bringing up the game show. You're talking about Pop Quiz Hot Shot? Pop Quiz Hot Shot.
Oh, Lightbringer.
With the Cinema Snob as the host of the fucking game show.
Cinema Snob's the only guy, like, doing decent. Nostalgia Critic's doing well, and so is...
Lindsay Ellis is making fucking bank.
Oh,
but
is she?
Yeah, but she doesn't even work. Like, people just pay her to exist now on Patreon. Like, it's kind of crazy.
I mean...
But yeah, Doug is really the only one still going strong, and Cinema Snob that are basically doing the exact same thing as when they started out.
Yeah.
With very little change.
Yeah.
A big subject is ray guns. Now,
there is Todd in the Shadows. Todd in the Shadows. From time to time, I do go watch a Todd in the Shadows Kino. You know, I check in on him every 6 months or so and see what he's doing. You check in on Film Brain. You're the only one. You are the only person who is a Film Brain fan, Andy. Like, nobody else supported Film Brain. Bro, like, this is Andy's favorite.
Hi guys, welcome to Film Brain. Today we're gonna be talking. Oh my god, the exaggerated, like, jeez.
Ray guns is that they are very, very expensive, as I found out. So what you're gonna want to do
is this Melvin's mom.
That's Melvin's mom, and he's living in the basement. Kino alert! Kino alert! Kino alert!
If you want to get a ray gun, there's all sorts of ray guns that you can get. There's laser. There's solar. There's
let's get 10 more subs to go back to movie Bob.
We're only
Let's get some subs to go back to movie Bob.
Are we in a time vortex?
Yeah, man. We're actually completely sidetracked from the main mission at this point, and we're now on this side quest, and we need 10 subs to restore us back to the main timeline.
That fire bullets. I guess that'd just be a gun. There's a little busy right now. There's the ones that shoot raisins. I haven't seen that as much.
Right now,
funny at all.
This is just noise.
Yeah.
Nothing is occurring other than really irritating noise.
What was?
All right, hit play.
They do exist. I saw it on eBay.
Dusty, make me some hot chocolate.
No, I'm busy. I'm busy.
What?
That's my secretary. She is
hot chocolate.
Very.
It's his secretary.
Very
what a
indeed.
goal, buddy.
Taking out the garbage yet.
Mom, please don't annoy me.
Then keep it down, man.
How many subs to go to half speed? How many subs, chat? 50 subs will go to half speed.
That's actually sick.
50 subs and we'll go to half speed, Melvin, brother of the joke. You won't do it.
Kino critic just goes, is this guy supposed to be funny?
My dick's like, no. I'm out if you do that. I'm out. I'm leaving. It's
Who said that?
A lot of people are saying that. Let's just get the 10 subs to go back to Movie
Mary's Matlock.
I will try to keep it down, Mother.
What?
Okay?
I didn't hear you.
I said I will try to keep it down.
Oh, fucking brutal.
Okay.
How many was that? That was 45 subs from my one-eyed Wonder Weasel, which was not enough to put it to half speed.
That's
but
more subs.
But it was enough. It was enough for us to go back to Movie Bob.
Let's
go.
You can't ask.
He didn't give enough. We need 5 more subs, and it's not coming.
My one-eyed
that
Wonder
was
Weasel.
more than 10.
Okay.
Oh no! Why didn't you just change
when you said 50 subs, you knew it was going to happen.
No,
right?
I didn't.
What do you mean you didn't?
We are now only 50 subs away from the 0.5 goal.
Listen, how am I going to ever play video games tonight? I really want to play more video games tonight.
Conspiracy of everything for 5 subs. We're only 45 away. And my one-eyed Wonder Weasel for another 5. We are only 40 away from playing at a half speed. Can we hit it?
Aren't we on half speed now?
No, that was just to unlock the goal for it to be on half speed.
Yo,
in order for us to play it on half speed,
have you been talking to Gabe a lot lately?
40 subs at this point.
All right, here we go.
No, it's gonna be beyond.
This is actually insane what we're about to do.
Let's get 100 subs to watch the wall.
Ash, do you know how they say, if you put an infinite amount of monkeys typing on typewriters, they'd eventually write fucking whatever.
Or Shakespeare
or whatever, the Bible. I don't think anyone ever in the infinite time that's happened has ever watched Melvin in half speed ever. Like it's never happened. No one will repeat.
How many subs to cancel the half speed? If we get 100 subs,
well, they're not gonna pay that.
Well, maybe they will. Maybe they want Movie Bob.
Well, we cancel the half speed and we do fucking what's that?
Can't sins out. Just hit play.
No, don't believe. Cansin.
It's 1:30 in the morning. He's out. We've grifted too. Just hit play.
Oh, you're hurting my ears. You're hurting my ears.
So anyway,
such a failure.
Oh no! Okay.
Can't you
say
what
I need to do this,
Mom? I have people watching.
Wait.
Yeah, there's currently 2,300 watching.
It's gonna drop to under 2K in like a second.
Who was I?
Those of you who are considering leaving, those of you considering leaving, just hit mute and come back in 6 minutes.
6
or 12. 12.
Now, I have someone who is actually working on Ray Gun as we speak.
Okay, this is too much.
What are working on a Ray Gun?
My mother.
They want 10 subs for the Melvin emoji. There's no one here to screenshot it.
Let's get 10 subs for the Melvin emoji right now. Can we hit it?
I should probably address that. I do in fact live with my mother. I'm not ashamed to say that. I just take a little longer to get going, as opposed to other people. I see no shame in it.
Over. Our show's done. This cat.
Even though she constantly
this is a high
does.
Point for the show.
So, basically, what I like.
Someone just said, "Is Heath Ledger's Joker Melvin on half speed?" He is starting to sound like Heath Ledger a little bit, isn't he?
Josh is getting better. He's actually speaking so cartoonishly fast that you can still understand him in half speed. Bergzerker for 10 subs.
Big
Bergzerker, add the 0, bro, and let's fucking move on.
We're doing what's it called? The wall.
We'll do the wall for 100. I don't know, man. That's
2
gonna be
hours.
crazy. Is it 2 hours?
We're not slowing that down.
There's no way.
Okay, I just looked.
For the emote, please, wait, someone, please, for the love of God, screenshot this and send it to me.
About 55.
That's a good one right there. Please,
There you go.
40 by 40.
Melvin,
Premiere.
brother of the
We'll literally
Joker.
shut the whole stream down.
Melvin. We're only 90 away from moving on from this.
Like it in, so I think we're good.
Pop a stovepipe with the 5 subs. Let's fucking go.
Let's go! We are only 85 away from the goal.
Stan, King Dave's not happening, bro.
You want King Dave? If we get 85 more, we'll go to King Dave.
Now, one of the
Why
God, she's like an ox. Okay, I just slipped a whole pack of NyQuil into her milk.
What are you,
She's
Ralph?
gonna take a little nap now.
This guy fucking Ralph dosed.
Feel,
How's that make you feel, Mom, that I dosed you with drugs? But that Ralph would never do that. He would steal her drugs and replace them with placebos. Suffer, Mom. Suffer, Sandra.
So, yeah, ray guns. I see a lot of villains using them, but, let's be honest, people. You don't need them. What is it that a laser gun can do that a normal gun can't do?
It's true.
Destroy cities, sure, but if you get a gun that's big enough, it could do that.
What was
I don't know where you'd buy the bullets, but I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure they are out there. Massive, massive bullets.
Oh my God. Okay.
This is life on Galaxy Gas.
Okay, maybe a ray gun would be a very, very good thing to
8 minutes
get.
left. Okay,
I
9.
don't know.
You've all waited in the waiting room for 9
9
minutes.
left.
You've all waited in line for 9 minutes. You've all made it.
There is no way we're going to have over 2,000 viewers by the end of this, is there?
No.
Thinking how to get some bullets. Not bullets. God, my mind, I just can't.
Where is my mind?
Yeah.
With my feet on the floor and my head in the clouds.
Take this trip.
This is like Ralph Stream vibes, bro. Like,
I still haven't gotten a job.
The
No
kick
doubt,
staff
Doug.
walks in. What are these guys?
this is, you know, we gotta
Never
get.
mind.
Have you seen the video of Doug quitting his job as a janitor?
Yes, I have.
And Doug stands up on the lunchroom
Oh,
table and rips off his shirt where he quits. It's like, how cringe, bro. Like, fuck. Even back then, people shat on that for being cringe.
You know. What am I talking about? Evil's my job, yes, because I am Melvin, the brother of
He's putting his
the
whole
Joker.
pussy into it, bro. In slow motion. Like, his facial expressions
Oh,
are
his mom.
insane.
The mom joke just returns. Like,
God, did you wake up?
Ah! Alright,
I'll
let's
be
get
in a
20
minute,
subs.
Mom!
20 subs to scam.
So,
It's too much.
yeah, ray guns, I don't see the necessity of them.
well, someone's like, oh, this is how you kill viewers. See, that's the confidence we have.
Yeah,
we don't
we
give a
we
fuck.
have faith that they're gonna
So,
stay anyway.
Yes.
What else
That's
are you
it.
gonna watch?
See the necessity, but I will
I like this,
somehow
actually.
get one.
It's
Actually,
crossed
I
over
have
into
a friend
good.
who was
76 org, send the
actually
subs.
building
And
me.
It's crossed over into
What?
amazing
He
Kino.
works at Circus
Casino viewer,
City.
you
I
love
think
this,
I
bro.
would
You
just give him
This
a
is what the show is
call
really about.
yeah.
right now. Spring.
All right. That
Hey,
sound
B,
is really
how
nice.
you doing?
Soviet Tankista for a sub as well.
Imagine being that guy who just followed a minute ago. Why? This is the part you follow?
I
Is
thought Doug Walker.
this shit's good.
It's not.
Tolerator, what's up, bro? How you doing?
The Joker.
Tolerator, save us.
Yeah, that's right.
did he say-
Tolerator, throw the 100 subs. 150 subs for the wall review.
By the way, I'll say this, Tolerator. I saw Zanid was watching you play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'll say this: the woke stuff was like pissing me off. I was yelling about it. Some anti-woke people are like, "Oh, it's the best game ever." So I'm like, "Okay, fine, I'll buy it. I'll play it."
Zizer and seething. He's saying it's gay.
It's the fucking best game ever. Tolerator, you're right. I'm sorry.
Throw 100 to
It's
slow it down
genuinely,
to 0.1.
like, literally the fucking. It's the shit, bro. It's the Zizer and.
Zizer and seething again. No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah. Oh, there's a gay.
It's
gay
woke.
kiss. Oh,
It's
all
gay.
best game
It's
ever.
gay.
Zizern, you're retarded. If you're gonna be upset about that, just saying. Every
Sellout.
every
Gay-ski.
anti-woke person was like, "Oh, you have to
Fucking
play it.
woke
It's funny.
ski.
It's fun."
How
It is
dare you,
genuinely
woke
amazing.
Bill refused to play it because it wouldn't tell him where to go.
It's incredible. It's genuinely fucking makes other RPGs look like literally like, whoa, figure it out. I was gonna say.
I don't care if the hero is allergic to nuts. That's not gonna
No, Officer Wall. I'll do it on stream maybe, but I'm enjoying it.
All right, go to fucking movie, Bob. It's enough.
Okay, are
I'm
we
talking
good?
to you. I'm talking to
Is
me.
everybody happy? Like,
Oh, Tolerator, it's
No,
actually
I
the best
didn't.
game ever. Like, seriously.
my one-eyed wonder
Unironically.
weasel buddy, are you okay? Like, or do you need the remaining 4 minutes? of
Yeah,
this?
can we have permission to move?
You really want me to
I'm not
sing
gonna play
it
it
now?
No. Marlo, KCD2 is better than RDR2. That's not hard though. RDR2 is just a
I don't
showcase of
care
graphics.
All over the world.
This is fucking Kino, actually. What is he doing? Bro, we're just looking at the back of a chair now.
All throughout the night.
What is he doing?
No Ghost Balls. Kingdom Come 2 isn't the top 5 RPG of all time. It's probably like 1 or 2, honestly. It's that good. It's that good.
Okay, so I can't remember the words, alright? I don't care.
I'll have to stream it one day.
You know what? You know what?
But right now
I
I'm
don't
doing
care.
it privately and
I
personally.
don't care. I'm evil.
Why are we
and
watching
I'm
this? 'Cause
going
it's
to
the
destroy you.
best.
With
No, it
or
doesn't
without
plague
your
injected.
cashew
Let's
gut.
get 5
Goodbye.
subs for the super
That
villain
was-
shuffle.
Fake news.
No, good. Yeah, I'll see you Tuesday.
Come on, who's got 5 subs for the super villain shuffle? We're not
My
doing
Empire fell.
the
There's no
super
anger.
villain
He's
shuffle. I'm Ra's al Ghul, and I'm here
That
to
was some
say.
bullshit.
Realizing this
Yeah,
wasn't
Hank,
a very
really.
good beginning.
He's actually 25 in the game.
Axio42 and Lipstick Larry have gifted the subs
But
for the super
my
villain
guess is
shuffle.
that the
Wait,
next
what?
ones
Let's
are
go!
gonna be better 'cause,
Let's go to the and
a
can't
lot
sin
more
for
Robin,
5.
a lot more,
Let's go to the super villain
stealing
shuffle.
things.
Let's go. Super villain shuffle.
Let's go.
Shuffle.
Now, how much to put the super villain shuffle on half speed?
Forget it.
Oh my god. Help me, chat.
And maybe, just maybe.
Okay. Are we good to skip this?
Yeah. Go to fucking super villain shuffle. It's still
guys,
gonna be
more slop.
No, this
You
isn't
like
slop.
your slop?
This is the apex of Kino. This is
Is
from
it?
Demo Reel. Casino Night Owl has gifted 10 subs.
Let's go.
Can't keep getting away with it.
Sheesh.
Forget it. It's not gonna happen. There's no way it can work.
But somehow
It's
it
the
is.
stupidest idea I've ever heard. We're not doing the super villain shuffle!
I am Ra's al Ghul, and I'm here to say no
It's
inflection
so
in your
good.
voice is A-OK. With the leak of shadows, I'll make Gotham fall. I have several identities, all of them dull.
I am Harvey Dent,
Harvey
and my
Dent.
face
My
is
face
bent.
is bent.
My evil motivation makes little
Makes
sense.
little sense.
I was a nice guy, but now I'm deranged. Determining
Oh,
my future
man.
with a stack of change. My attitude can turn on the
What is
flick of a
happening?
dime.
I feel like-
Boy, I tell you, this deal's getting worse all the time.
I am Dr. Crane,
Oh my
totally
God.
insane, and I only have a few lines in the movie, so next.
Now, this is a story all about how my
Whoa.
friend got flipped turned upside down. If I'd like to take a minute, don't go
They
too
made it
far. I'm gonna
political.
tell you a little story
They
about
made
how I
it
got
political,
messed up.
Andy.
My daddy was a drinker. My wife, she liked to gamble. My dog's a plastic surgeon. Please stop me if I ramble. My plans are so detailed, it's like I see into the future. I'm a ball-busting, fat-bashing, gangster money moocher.
Word!
Kino. That was so good.
It's time.
We got 25 subs to play that. Well, no, we need 100 subs more for the wall.
Why not?
If we get 100 subs, let's have a quick look at it. The wall review, Nostalgia Critic.
Review.
We'll quickly look at it, and if we get 100 subs, we will play the entire Nostalgia Critic, The Wall review.
This episode brought to you by Honey, the easiest way to save money when you're shopping online.
Buddy, it's such a shameless
scam?
trip.
Was that a scam?
The
too?
honey
The
scam.
honey was a scam.
Not
Yeah,
the
they were
honey pot
stealing.
honey scam.
They were stealing from all
Oh
the creators.
no! Let's get the 100 subs.
Do you remember that logo?
I do. It's dead now. The website doesn't even exist.
Yeah, I know.
It's like really shitty angle.
By the way, wrong sound effect for footsteps. Those are just carpet.
Yeah, it was brutal.
How would they censor out the F word there? Upskirt? Oh
There's no
my.
way.
You know, I've never seen this whole thing. I've watched like 5 minutes of it and gave up.
I watched
Is that Bootsy?
it. No, it would be a lot better if it was.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
Bullshit,
Pink
there would
Floyd
be
the
4
Wall,
ads.
or is it Pink
This
Floyd's
is
The
pretty
Wall? I don't know whether-
avant-garde, to be honest.
It,
Like, so far, like, this is a creative opening, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
you're wondering what's going to happen next.
yep.
Maybe this really is Douge's masterpiece. I don't know.
Put the S there. It's an abstract musical that musician Roger Waters described as a separation between a rock star and his audience. But it's so much more than
It's
that.
Corey
I think
Taylor.
When it came out in 1982, it got mixed reviews.
Slump TV has gifted 5 subs.
You turn
Every
on the
5
slop, you
subs
turn
and
on the
do
sub.
another minute.
Views and did
Every
only okay at
5
the box
subs
office.
will do
Many saw
another
it as too
minute.
pretentious and full of itself, saying
I'm in.
It was just before dusk, one dark
Is
weekend.
this a full musical?
Yes.
Let's fucking go. We're doing
Let's
it
go!
for free. Okay, listen, guys. We need to watch this. Let's fucking go.
Evening while on your way home.
Wait,
When all the critics
it's like a
told
whole story about this guy
Yeah.
watching Nostalgia Critic?
Yeah. It's actually brilliant.
Whoa.
to Pink Floyd's wall was shite. When you thought that it was kinda alright.
It's kind of shit, but all right, let's keep going.
And the masses
Hang on, no, whoa. I'll
Don't
chill.
you love this obviously fake, shitty CGI theater?
I love green screen.
Like, could they really not rent out a theater or just go to like a matinee or something and have this guy sit there and film it or what?
Yep.
We got Pope up a stovepipe for a sub.
Subs. Let's go.
That brings
Fuck
us
yeah.
to the 4-minute mark of this movie.
Base. Let's fucking go. And yes, I have seen the original Wall, and I watched it in concert. Roger
Every
Waters.
5 subs.
The
Another
concert was
minute.
incredible. I'm not gonna lie. The fucking spectacle at the concert was wild. Very good stuff.
as the movie tanked,
You
fading.
guys in chat who thought too? Did you guys see when the plane flew through the stadium and crashes into the fucking set?
Yeah, I did.
You saw that? It was actually like,
Yeah, I did.
oh, fucking badass.
To obscurity for a while. The art house ego trip had fallen, then slipped to the bargain bin for $3.93.
Good one, Doug. What the fuck is this bitch wearing? Like, is it like a maid outfit
Yeah,
or
she's
something?
maid.
Like Doug's fetish or something? I don't know what's going on.
You know Doug smashed her.
Well, yeah. Well, Doug has his own fat wife.
There you go.
I don't understand the hate. This is actually pretty Kino.
Great.
Brilliant. Dude, I wish I was live.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, the subliminal SpongeBob.
Buddy. Is that Roger Waters with a swastika on his arm?
Crazy is, yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
Hang on, what the fuck? Wait, hang on. He's right here, I think. Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Oh,
No.
damn. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And we're back. What were you saying?
I gotta say, Doug put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah.
This is the particular sort of Kino and cringe that can only be produced by a human being. Like, AI will never give you anything like this because it operates off a logic, you know, no matter what, it's a twisted, perverse, cold logic. But Dougie's mind is like fucking Animaniacs in his head.
Yeah.
You know, he's just fucking cooked mentally. Only he could come up with this disaster piece.
And someone's like, oh, hey, Tardski.
I put a
saw
lot
it
of
for
effort in this
0.1
shit.
second, you retard. So you are sizer.
Jack, boot, and hammer. That's the hammer.
Been a long time.
Bro, like, is this worse than anything he's ever done before, skit-wise?
Mind you. No, I don't think so.
Because all his skits are the worst thing ever created, right? Are we fair?
They're terrible. This is actually really Kino so far, but we only have 30 seconds left. So we need 5 more subs to go another minute.
How many for the full thing?
We need 100.
No, that's too much. 30 more.
No, fuck no. We need 100 subs.
Slipknots don't sour, so much happened since you thought of it at all. Tell me when you were a fan of the band.
Doesn't he look like he should be in a Kevin Smith movie? This guy
basically is.
Yeah.
It's the same level of filmmaking from Doug Walker's Shirley. My one-eyed Wonder Weasel has gifted 10 subs, extending us to the 6th minute of the project.
Let's fucking go. Let's
go. Somehow this makes more money than any other segment. Like, I may as well stop fucking preparing shows.
Well, that's what we do. Is we prepare a show to have it's a facade of a real show.
Yeah, it's just a scam.
It's like North Korea, you know? Like our show is like North Korea.
You like pay us to watch Spoonie reviews while I smoke weed. It's gonna be what it turns into.
We watched the
by
8-hour
next month.
Ultima.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck.
Would you watch the 8-hour Ultima?
I watched the 8-hour Ultima. I'll get fucking baked. I'll take edibles. We'll watch all the Spoonie Ultima reviews.
I'll break sobriety. Fuck it. Who cares? Fuck sobriety. It's gay.
Is this quite what you expected to see? If you want to find out what's behind this weird shit, you first have to figure if it's lame or legit.
Look at this shit.
Wait, is that
Called
his
critic
fan?
in the wheat field?
Is that his fan?
Yeah. There's only they're repeating the same person multiple times. Do you notice that? There's only actually 4 fans. Not space coming out of the wall and bro, that was sick. I don't care.
Yeah.
Look at that. That was good, man. That's crazy shit. Look at that.
Honestly, I think we judge this too harshly, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, Corey, you can use my computer to do your homework, but no looking through my desk. Got it?
It's gonna be a parody of teachers keep the kids alone or whatever.
Yeah.
Keep them kids alone. Oh no! I always think about flamenco.
Just another brick
Flamenco.
in the wall.
Leave them
Leave
kids
them
alone.
kids alone.
Hey, flamenco! Remember how mad flamenco got at that?
Good old Pink Floyd made a movie devoid of even the slightest bit of subtlety.
Well,
the production was...
Marky is complaining, but if you had subs to pay, then you could override the decisions of others.
Marquis, who's that?
Exactly. He's never given us any money. He's not even a real person. So let's just continue on.
Yeah, he's seething in chat, I see.
Fancy, way too damn angsty for adults to take seriously.
Oh, yeah. It's a review and it's 5 minutes in and Doug hasn't said anything about the movie. It's just been a 5-minute masturbation session for the Dougster
here. But I found it one day behind Dad's .0 stash.
What?
Hidden away. And my eyes
What is this?
At the feelings he felt. And discovered I felt the same thing. Kids' emotions are flawed, but they're nevertheless raw. Felt when the wall broke.
We're almost under 2,000 viewers.
Actually,
can we hit it? Can we? Oh, Autismo Retardo for 5 subs, extending us to the 7th minute. So we have another minute and 30 seconds of this to go.
I'm actually done.
Rage-driven child, like in this movie. They all dream just like Floyd. Most of them falling into the void. That's why I watch, despite it being so whiny. You see.
What the fuck is going on?
Uh-oh. Corin! Corin! I thought that was you.
Pay attention.
By the way, I thought that was you screaming. I'm like, are you
He goes-
okay?
People actually watched this dog shit back then. This was like, what, 2018, though? This wasn't 2009 or whatever.
Everyone still hated it when it was released. There was like a big stink about it. I remember.
Was it 2020 that this came out? Papa Stovepipe has gifted 20 subs! Meaning we have to now
11.
go to the 12th minute, or the 11th minute, rather, of this review.
Wow, Tom Pizza in chat says hot take, AVGN and Nostalgia Critic were never funny. We did it! We're under 2,000 watching. Let's go!
It still says
A real
2011 for me.
I see 1996.
The real
Let's
ones are still
go!
here.
This does blow the AVGN out of the water. The movie? That movie was stunk on ice.
Oh, yeah. I'm already way more entertained by
What's this?
Okay, now this might start to get insane, though. This is fucking...
Pink Floyd. The boy fancies himself a musician. It's rubbish. Now what did I just say, Corey?
We don't need no education.
Well, that's grammatically incorrect, so apparently you do need some education. School's no laughing matter. Do you know what we teach in these worlds?
How to fix a car?
Listen to your soy boy professor, Fedora Lord, you fuck. You goof. I was going to use the F slur there. I self-censored.
Thank you, Papa Stovepipe, by the way.
I don't eat your meat. You can't have any pudding unless you eat the professor's meat.
Texas, ace an interview, perform first aid, manage your insurance, cook healthy meals, or do household repairs?
Preposterous! We pay other people to do those things. We teach important things you need to know in life, like algebra, trigonometry, physics, geology, sex ed. Oh, that's right, you have letters that say you don't need to learn that. Well, it shouldn't be too important, especially in the case of that kid. Do you laugh at everything? Well, anyway, continue to act like the oppressed, and me the oppressor. Rock albums seem to really eat that shit up.
This like self-awareness, breaking the fourth wall shit stinks.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm not really bothered by it so far. It's borderline. It is experimental. It is.
It's literally that borderline. It is as experimental as you could go, to be honest.
Well, let's not go that far.
Well, it's like close.
Welcome to high school, where all the teachers are monsters. I know
the
it's
Dracula voice in this.
Look at the CGI.
Teach you something, but they don't. They just want to eat you up because we're evil blood.
Yeah!
We
need more
victimization. There are no good teachers. Not one. Not even by accident.
We need more stuff to rebel.
We don't want to help you. We just want to eat your blood and suck your brains.
No, our education system is broke.
Maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. I got a
18
high school
reasons the
education.
U.S. education system is broken? Like, why edit that in? That's retarded.
And the stupid joke where he's like, we want to suck your brains and eat your blood. Ha 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 ha. He's dumb. He's dumb. I'm actually, this is draining my soul.
I don't think so. It's like a wall-themed Nostalgia Critic movie. This is what he always wanted to make, and it's a masterpiece, actually. It really conveys the spirit of its creator. In like every single way that it's cringe, you can source right back to the cringe in Doug's soul. In every way that it's idiotic and stupid, you can trace back to a mental malfunction in Doug's mind. It's genius in a way.
Yeah, social commentary within social commentary.
It reflects the creator. It is art.
Yeah, I mean, it reflects something.
This is pandering like hell.
Remember that one teacher who seemed cool? He wasn't. He was all part of the plan.
Hey, who cares? All this bitching sells.
Remember that one teacher?
What?
I mean, now listen to
the worst shoehorned line I've ever heard in a parody song.
Listen, to be fair to Doug, him going to school was just a waste of time because he found out that he could just be a man-child spurg screaming every Wednesday for the rest of his life. And he made infinitely more money pumping out slop like this than he ever would have done with any education. So, of course, fuck those teachers, fuck education. This is Doug showing that it's possible to exist outside of the system, outside of the machine of academia, outside of the workplace. He is like creating a bold new frontier for jobless NEETs everywhere to live in eternal NEETdom every day. And we should all be thankful for that.
I mean, yeah.
GG Evan for a sub! Listen here, Ben Shapiro's eyebrows. I might have to ban you, Ben Shapiro's eyebrows.
What did he say?
Saying this shit's boring? This is the best segment all night.
Come on. This is why you're here.
I don't see any donations next to his name.
Well, we got another hit in the wall.
That candy was really sugar-coated children's souls!
LOL, so school sucks.
Who is this woman, by the way?
What the
Sugar
is
Did he
this
like put a
shit?
picture of a
Another hit in the wall.
That candy.
Why does he keep showing this woman? Who is this?
Because he wants to bang her in lipstick, Larry, for 5 subs.
Let's go.
Putting us to the 12-minute mark
13.
in the wall review.
Candy was really sugar-coated children's souls!
LOL, so school sucks. Grow a damn pair of balls.
Children's souls!
Wait.
We're so evil!
Is this song? Wait, no. This song is like to be like, fucking school, figure it out. You should like it. It's like,
I don't know, actually. Like, I just feel like there was a better way to parody this song.
well, he's saying like have balls and just go to school. Like, don't be a bitch. That's what he's saying.
Well, it's true. Just go to school, stop being a bitch. That's how Doug did it. That's why he was a janitor and a YouTuber.
Yeah, I mean,
It's all a part of my secret plan to make sure you're more likely to get a job when you're older! How terrible is that? It's like those 90s commercials where the adults look like bad guys! Except they weren't 90s commercials, they were mini documentaries! It's all true! We really don't see it!
I have the face of disgust on right now.
Really?
I don't even know what they're saying. It's like
Well,
it's
that's
hard to
like
even
the
hear.
sound mixing is fucking terrible. I don't know. I'm all right because I actually really like this album. So like I'm jamming along with it as though it was the real lyrics, and then I'm getting like these insane visuals of Doug Walker just doing the goofiest shit imaginable, and I'm just like, this is pretty Kino. If you just treat it as like a Doug Walker themed music video for the Wall album, which I understand that no one asked for it.
Yeah.
But it's sometimes the customer doesn't know what they want. And this made such a big impact because people didn't know they wanted this, but once they witnessed it, they knew that they did. And the seed about it is because people couldn't realize that this was self-actualization, that this was the pinnacle of art, and they could never accomplish it. So they lashed out at it, not understanding its truth. It's like how they hated Jesus because he spoke the truth. In the same way, they hated Doug.
All right, you're putting something down. I'm not picking it up, but I am looking at it and thinking.
I'm so wrong, the literal ending. This piece of shit goes, when it comes to taste, the customer is always right. No. This very segment is proof that that's not the case. You fucking idiot. Like, this is the segment that made the most money. It's the segment the customer wanted, but you think it's dog shit. So that defeats your own argument, doesn't it now, pal?
You know?
Because we're old!
How did Doug not get sued for this?
I don't know, man. Did he have permission? It's a far cry from when he used to get copyright takedowns for remember? Yeah. He had to keep making YouTube channels. Like every Nostalgia Critic review had its own YouTube channel because they kept getting taken down. And now he's just full on ripped off an entire album and done a parody.
Cover songs are fair use. Yeah, that's true.
Blah, blah, my teacher, blah, 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 blah.
You know what? Here's my genuine take on this, man. So Doug really did want to try and create movies. Like, he aspired to something more. He didn't want to do Nostalgia Critic forever. He tried to pivot to demo reel. It failed. He was forced to go back to doing the Nostalgia Critic. And the monotony of it, the grind of it, knowing that that's all he'll ever amount to. So from time to time, Doug has to masturbate himself and pretend like he's an auteur by doing something like this, or else he'll fucking melt down in his wagey kg of slop. And even though it's total fucking dog shit, at least he fucking tried.
You know,
which
you're
is
right.
more than you can say for like 99% of people out there who never try and live their dreams and just give up.
You know what? That's accurate. Sounds like a big punch.
Psycho, 20 subs will go back to movie,
Psycho,
Bob.
what's going on? Let's go. Nice to see you, dude. Not put subtitles?
They really should have.
They should have put subtitles. I tried using the closed captions here, but they're wrong.
Wait, time out. Is this really a World War II reference?
No, it's just a bunch of kids being herded onto a train to a horrible, torturous building. Oh.
Yeah, we're really comparing this to high school?
Was that a Holocaust reference?
Yeah.
It's just meant to look weird and creepy. They're not implying that.
I don't know. I don't think there's a way to not connect that.
Oh, come on. They're just saying school sucks. They're not making any connections to that. Now let's go on to the next song that talks about the horrors of World War II. Oh, crap.
See.
It's just a coincidence. Maybe. I don't know. Bye.
That is the problem with Ghost Balls, is that he literally doesn't understand the source material but wants to make fun of it. But you know, like he's had that problem before. Remember what's it called? The Last Action Hero.
Okay.
Where he failed to understand that the movie was a parody of action heroes, and then criticized it like it was a straight action movie.
Wait,
he's had
pardon me?
Yeah.
Wait, nostalgia. I want to watch that later on my own time.
Totally misunderstood, and then he tried to pretend like he was retarded on purpose, but he obviously wasn't.
With Bonnie, I want to get that open. I want to remember to watch that on my own time. The fucking what's it called? The budget really tanked after the last.
This is actually brilliant because this is Doug's ego, his hubris coming in. He couldn't just be self-content doing the Nostalgia Critic reviews. You see, he had to do this bullshit. And so that is actually Doug's motivation, his ego coming in and destroying his self-contentedness at doing what he was made to do.
All right.
We are 1 minute away from being done.
Thank God.
Remember, 5 subs extends it a minute.
Look at this stop
This
motion.
is pretty crazy, dude.
I mean-
like, this is sick. It's way better than the stop motion in AVGN.
Yeah,
this stop motion has soul, bro.
Is World War II with monsters too silly?
No.
Oh, Roger Waters, did you ever wonder why these images of slaughter made it in a film that also sings about how high school bites?
What a retard. This really is Doug.
All this copyright imagery they're using.
Man, what's going on? Holy fuck! All right, Dougie,
we're almost done here.
We're 15 seconds away.
I gotta piss so bad, but I'm waiting.
Smoke a bong and it will feel wrong so long.
Gosh, I gotta piss. I'm gonna just hit play and
All
take
right.
a piss.
No. Just go.
No, I'll take a piss. I'll let it play for you.
All
I'm
right.
just kidding.
There's only 1 second left, so if we don't get 5 more subs to extend it a minute, this will be end of the wall review. Or for 100 subs, we will go to the very end of the movie. So
What
I'm just
kind
saying.
of grift was that? One
What?
sec.
For 100 subs, we will watch the entire wall review. It's 5 subs per minute. Papa Stopa says make it 30. Do we do 50? 50 more? Because it's pretty fucking brutal, bro. Please, Movie Bob. We're never going to do Movie Bob. You know, that gamer from Mars just doesn't have what it takes. His review is weeks old. His review. Everything is a review. We're back in time. Everything is either a rant or a review. Times were better then. Everything was a rant or a review. Now we have video essays. And everything sucks and is cringe. Not this, though. This is the good shit. This is the shit that makes me happy inside. Oh, fuck. Let me have a look here. There was a time where I wasn't a grifter. There was a time before. Now I'm trying to scam people 50 subs to watch Nostalgia Critic, the wall review. GG Evans for 10. Says Willie's video sucks. It only serves to bury both Sunday and Beckett because they only got the info about Destiny's RP of the woman from Sunday's call with the Oreo. The human CCP'd indeed. It's true. It's true, bro.
Alrighty, we got another minute.
Yeah, I mean, Papa Stovepipe's offering 30 subs to do the whole thing. Like I say it's got to be at least 50, if not 100.
I say I'll settle on 50. I think that's fair. Not
all right.
Half speed.
No,
literally.
Or do we just go back to Movie Bob? Play this for one more minute. We'll see if some donos come through.
Yeah, I think. Where was that kid there?
You want to see the furry fetish stuff? Like, what a degen.
Yeah, someone's been saying that, but I don't know what that means. The end has furry porn or something?
Is that better?
Dude, I don't know what to think while watching that.
Good! That means we're brilliant. Now I'm gonna go to a slow mopey song. Haven't we had enough of those? Yeah, but we have had several of them back to back, so that'll really mix things up.
No.
You want to do King Dave?
King Dave, fuck that. No, come on.
Come on.
The Valentine's Day shit's mid.
Well,
let's do
don't tell them. Tell them it's great. You want to finish Movie Bob?
I have the new King Dave for Wednesday. Don't you worry, folks. Trust me.
We love Mid Dave. All right.
Because that's long, isn't it?
Dave, it's only 10 minutes.
Oh, let's do it. I'm down. I thought it was like a full hour we're going to watch.
No. Fucking. We can go back to Movie Bob.
Yeah. Sorry.
All
sorry.
right.
I thought you meant the full hour.
You want this or Movie Bob? All right. Play this for another minute, and then we'll go to Movie Bob.
All right.
Watch now how I do a sad song about being cheated on.
So, you're going from World War II, one of the worst things to ever happen,
to bitching about your girlfriend cheating on you? Hey, it doesn't matter how I'm pained, as long as I'm torturously pained. Sounds pretty douchey, man.
Yeah, pretty douchey.
Hey, does the guy making the album have to make every song about the same thing? Can you believe it? The new song's about a new thing? Yeah, I could believe it.
If someone doesn't like my artistic dive into madness caused by an affair...
You mean like The Room?
No.
Yes.
Shut up. They can just skip the scene. Yeah, fair enough. Thank you.
It is such a
What's that
midwit
person I
take,
could never see betraying me?
Guy's a retard.
You're betraying me?
Oh. Okay.
I got a lot
All
more
right,
drawn
back to Movie Bob.
Wow.
So you invited me up here. What you want to do?
Of fun.
Huge support.
Big support for The Wall.
What a scam this all was, buddy. Holy fuck.
Is
What
it
a
scam?
heist. No, we gave them exactly what they wanted. The customer
I'm
was
actually
right.
angry. All right, you ready?
Which were usually just...
Was this because we just saw one scene from Movie
Yes,
Bob? Of
we saw one still of Doug Walker in a clown hat.
And we went on a 1 hour detour, a 45-minute detour.
just them in different costumes.
Imagine being this new guy who subbed to us or girl. Like, I like this content.
Costumes and
Norman
wigs.
Shaggy saying there were freaks on the staff, and I saw somebody else say the black guy on the staff is a furry. I never knew this. Is this
Malcolm?
true? I guess Malcolm is a dirty furry. Well, Linkara is fucked up, bro. Linkara is like a tranny chaser, cuckold, fucking, coprophile. I think Linkara likes to eat shit, to be honest.
I was never surprised. Oh, I got the hang on. Before I forget, let me just grab this. Thank you, buddy, who sent it to me. We have the Melvin, brother of the Joker. That's what it was, Ashton. You saw him in a clown hat, and you went, remember Melvin?
Brother of the Joker. And then it was like the worst torture imaginable, bro.
Sometimes our show doesn't even feel real. Hang on. How come
I'm surprised I'm still alive, to be honest.
Me too. Honestly. There you go. Melvin. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Oh, many people sending me Melvin, brother of the Joker. All right.
Let's get that sticker added.
I'll do it now.
Similarly, gradually became the focus of Bob's show.
Although your primary function is to provide commentary on games and game culture, about a year ago you were attacked by the Anti-Thinker, your evil double from an alternate universe.
Ridiculous lore that it has, and then you have to have flashbacks explaining it. Linkara was the worst for that, bro. But this is bro, like, who gives a fuck? Anti-Thinker.
Did you ever watch Linkara?
Yeah, man.
I used to watch every one of his videos.
I was never super into Linkara because I'm like, holy fuck, man. It was some autism.
When I saw Lightbringer, though, I stopped. It was like, what?
The comic, it's so good. We got to do a Lightbringer fucking watch.
100%. 100%.
Watch Mediker's fucking Linkara video.
Yeah.
Has most of it.
That would be great. Yeah, actually, yeah.
History of Power Rangers. Did he ever finish History of Power Rangers? Does anyone know?
I don't even know about that at all. I loved his Silent Hill atop the fourth wall. I did all the comics. Have you seen that one? There was like 4 comics from Silent Hill. That was fucking pure Kino. I might rewatch that actually.
Defeated him, but the battle ripped a hole in the space-time continuum, allowing creatures and powers from the video game world to cross over into the human world.
The series eventually reached over...
That's actually Kino.
It's been done so many times. Like the reverse Captain N. It's Captain S. We ought to watch Captain S one of these days. And he is one hell of a guy. It's Captain S. Oh, fuck.
And they stole that plot for Pixels. Remember that movie?
Oh,
50 episodes.
Yeah, no, that is,
with Adam Sandler. Oh,
the movie Bob ought to sue them for fucking infringement on his OC idea.
With a loyal audience on both YouTube and Screw Attack. For The Escapist, he created a new show called Escape to the
Escape to the movies with Movie Blob. Oh, boy.
Movies. It often received multiple uploads a week, accompanied by a written column. This is where Bob would sometimes break character.
A bit about Iraq.
We're gonna escape to the movies. Leave all of your troubles behind. Let's just have escapist fun. A bit about Iraq. Frequent readers / people who know me are probably aware that I have, let's call them, issues with the war in Iraq. Who didn't, Bob? Who didn't? Specifically, I think it was a horrendous tactical blunder, and more so, I don't see any evidence that the now targeted endgame. It's 2008, Bob. Holy fuck, we're talking about the insurgency. Like, he's talking about Jeffersonian democracy. This is 2008.
No, but what was he talking about?
Was anybody... Well, he's crying about the Iraq war and how Bush was thinking he was going to end the war with the surge or whatever, and there's no end game, there's no exit strategy, blah, 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 blah. Rumsfeld is evil, blah, 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 blah. I mean, this was literally the entire culture for like 5 or 6 years was just bitching about Iraq endlessly. But Bob's got a hot take, everyone.
To discuss real-world issues. It's clear he had a lot more to say than these alter egos allowed. The habit was rewarded in 2010 when the mag gifted him a second series named The Big Picture.
You know, when The Escapist told me they wanted me to do another show for them, I couldn't quite process what was going.
The magazine. I thought he meant the MAGA. Like MAGA gave him a second chance.
I heard that. I heard that too, but I knew it must not be so. Yeah, I heard that MAGA, but that's Trump poisoning our minds,
Yeah. I was like, what?
Hang on. But when they said it could be a show where I just get up on my soapbox and say whatever I want about whatever random nerdy thing is on my mind at the moment, while these pop art representations of my fractured psyche spell out my emotional state, it all became crystal
shit. Yeah. It was so shit where it's just like, okay, it's a visual representation of whatever I happen to be saying at the moment. It's literally the laziest edit imaginable.
Yeah. It'll be like, oh, I marked my words and then put like a bookmark.
Yes.
And then they'll say something like clip and it will show a clip of a,
clear. I am working for crazy people.
It was a big phase, guys, for like 2.5 years. Literal editing. It's like
comics.
It's awesome.
This allowed him to rant about a broader range of topics, as well as be more personal with fans.
Donald Trump pretending to run for president as a publicity stunt for his crappy reality show does not bother me. Rich idiots with no taste.
Oh, it will. Don't worry, past Blob. In the future, this is gonna matter a lot to you, Bob. Oh, buddy. If only he knew. If only he knew what he knew now.
Wasting their money pumps billions back into the economy. Funny. Always has. What does bother me is that the make-believe joke candidate isn't really acting or speaking all that differently from some of the real candidates.
In an early episode, Magneto was right.
Therein lied the problem, Bob. And therein lied the issue.
Had Bob open up about his childhood.
So, as a kid, I was bullied. Most severely in grade school, but still plenty in high school.
Bro, like, imagine telling people this shit. You know, it's like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and you're still hung up on this shit.
Yeah.
Let it go, brother Bob. Let it go. Let it go. I was bullied. Oh, he should have been bullied harder. Then maybe he would have stopped being such an F-slur, for fuck's sake.
You know?
Just not as physically, because I suddenly turned into one of the tallest in my class. I didn't react to it too well, even to the point of occasionally becoming a genuine scumbag myself in projection, something I regret to this very day. Straighter than Brad Majors, whiter than Billy Quizboy's business partner. What had my crime against the standing social order been?
That led him to conclude the bullies were simply intimidated by
him.
That is Movie Bob, yes. And maybe it's because you look like that, Bob, that you were bullied. Maybe it's because you wouldn't stop spurging about retarded nonsense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was because I was a gamer. Probably not, Bob. Probably not.
By his superiority.
That mustache.
It's not just that they don't understand you, it's that they're intimidated by you.
Magneto was right.
Oh, retard alert! Retard alert! Holy fuck, Bob. Holy buddy. Nobody was intimidated by you, Roberto. Not a fucking soul.
And your bullies aren't just wrong, you could make them pay for it. After all, the oppression of nerds by normals thing kinda ends once you're out of the cesspit of high school and into the adult world, right?
The oppression of nerds by normals. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Bob? Like, I seriously have to ask. Like, this is like a fantasy world that he lived in that never really existed. That's entirely based on his own inadequacies as a person and his lack of social skills and hygiene that led to him being treated like this. It wasn't because he liked comic books that people treated him poorly. It was because he was an obnoxious spurg that didn't shower and was creepy as fuck. That's why. And, you know, it's not that the whole world is wrong and needs to change. It's that you're wrong and you need to change. And the sooner nerdy, geeky fucking guys realize this, the better. Seriously. Seriously. By the way, like, in today's day and age, this doesn't exist.
No.
Everybody plays video games. Everybody watches Marvel movies. Fuck, it's normal now.
Well, not anymore.
Well, who gives a fuck?
Sucks.
Like, you know what I mean? But this is like mainstream accepted stuff. But he still clings to it as though he's like, this is some oppressed class that he's a part of, and it's part of his DNA, and nothing can change it. It's just sad.
Yeah.
Or does it? Think about the way the popular culture, even today, demonizes different people of extraordinary ability, particularly extraordinary intellect or outside.
That's retarded. It does not. It demonizes people of different abilities. No, it doesn't.
What is he saying that demonizes them?
Buddy, there's so much tolerance and acceptance for everything.
There's too much, actually.
You know what I mean? Like, people are so open-minded, their brains are falling out of their heads. But Movie Bob was, you know, if you're a smart guy, people are intimidated by you.
Yeah.
No, they're not. And by the way, bud, you're not smarter than everybody else. You just think you are. And that's the problem is normal people listen to you open your dick licker and pretend to be a smartass or whatever and pontificate to them about shit they don't care about. And they just don't want to be around you. That's the problem. Not that they're intimidated by your brilliant intellect. It's that you're spurging about shit no one cares about.
The mainstream artistic vision.
Bob then reveals he still desired revenge, and this torment had shaped his entire worldview to this very day.
To say that I'm not
insane.
Over it would be an understatement. I don't think there's an aspect of my existence or psychology that isn't colored in some way by a lingering desire to somehow get back not only at all those who were cruel to me, but at the whole overriding social system that allowed it to happen in the first place, which I acknowledge is both sad and the worst possible way to deal with something like
cringe.
You know, like, that's cringe and that's sad. I mean, that's Nick Fuentes' philosophy.
I'll get them all back. You'll see.
I'm gonna get them back. They're gonna pay. I'll make them pay. But this is what a lot of people's mentalities are, like mask off, insane. Movie Bob just lacks the self-awareness to realize you don't say insane shit like that. Even if you think that way, which you shouldn't, because the world doesn't owe you a position of prestige and power just because you read comic books, Bob. You know, like,
you know what I picture him? I picture him like, remember Steve Buscemi in Billy Madison, where he's got all the people he's like ready to kill, like on a list.
But whatever.
Thankfully, he was now working his dream job writing about movies, video games, and comic books.
And
however, these attitudes were scrutinized as he became more outspoken on politics. He started a show to discuss contemporary issues called American Bob. With some of his stated positions, it would be easy to label him left-wing. However, in a Q&A, he clarified his only
he was
alignment...
trying to be like that guy from Fahrenheit 9/11. What was that called?
Michael Moore.
He was trying to be Michael Moore. He was trying to be like the YouTube version of Michael Moore. Oh,
was whatever benefited him the most in the moment.
Political affiliation, whatever benefits me or the smallest of stuff that me actually cares about most in any given situation.
This wasn't just an offhand remark. He later...
Cat Fly says he's just as fat as Michael Moore.
It's such an insane... Oh, man.
Went on record to state he literally didn't have any morals, as the idea didn't make sense to him. While he voted Democrat, he wasn't a liberal and felt, we do not all matter equally or at all. It just logically made more sense to help others, so the subjugated wouldn't take revenge. While I'm accepting of natural selection and a chaotic universe, I'm also accepting of reality. Even if you were cold and inhuman enough to cut the disadvantaged, undereducated, homeless, mentally unwell, etc. loose from help to fend for themselves, it's not going to work. These people will not simply die off or disappear. The species is too resilient for that. They will survive.
What?
They will
Fucking unhinged, by the way, for Movie Bob. Like, whoa, buddy. What the fuck is he on?
An edible? I was going to say an edible.
Organize in one form or another, and they'll likely exact a certain amount of payback upon those who decided to cut them loose, which they will deserve. This talk of natural selection doesn't pair well with tweets like this from around the same time. There are days when my fondest wish is that eugenics hadn't been tainted as...
Is this Based Bob? Based Bob here is like an advocate for eugenics? I don't know how to break this to Bob, but if we were to apply eugenics, I don't think Bob would make it. Do you?
No, see, in his mind...
What a take, bro.
No, Ash, his eugenics are kill off jocks.
Yeah, I know, which is the most dysgenic policies. Like, we have to destroy the fittest and smartest amongst us so the gamma male can rise. Like...
as a science by racists and Nazis. You call them weekdays. There are times when I really hate that Jim Crow era racists...
Whoa.
Does Bob think he's gonna pass the intelligence test for voting?
pretty much ruin the idea of intelligence tests for voting. I'm not a philosopher.
By the way, why did the Jim Crow era ruin intelligence tests for? It couldn't be that black people weren't smart enough to pass the test. Is that why, Bob? What does he mean by this? They would rig the tests against black people.
Yeah.
I saw David Atheist did a video on that where he pulled out the old school black test that you had to pass, and it was like ways to like just trip them up and fuck them over so they couldn't vote. It was fucking Kino.
Jesus.
What I want is a better world, moving forward. Whatever gets me there, within reason, is what I support. However, these specific remarks went unnoticed, with most of the backlash he received at the time being towards his stances on political correctness.
Say something bigoted and hurtful, and if anyone calls you on it, no worries. Just accuse them of trying to enforce political correctness.
Yeah.
Suddenly, they're the bad guys, and you're
Yes.
or a mighty warrior for free speech.
Yes.
In 2013,
literally,
Bob sided with feminist critic Anita Sarkeesian. He made a video praising tropes versus women, calling her detractors trolls and miscreants. Later that year, he attended one of her lectures in person. Behind all the digital fog, the reality is simply one more young woman who loves video games, but simply wants...
It turned out she never played them, by the way.
What others have, and...
like, literally didn't even know games. She hadn't played Mario?
Movie Bob genuinely believes Gamergate was like a serious war. He really he'll tell you war stories of Gamergate, and he always goes back to it like it's his bread and butter cope as to why he should be relevant today. I was there when the chuds came for the women, and I defended them. I was in the front lines against Metica and Jabo. I fought Sargon in the hills and in the beaches. I battled Ralph for millennia, it seems.
So basically what you're telling me is Movie Bob is the other side of the coin that Ralph is on.
Ralph is, yes.
Literally.
He's basically the left's version of Ralph.
Take for granted, and what she concludes that games won't allow most women to do: love them unconditionally. This stance only strengthened with the start of a hashtag called Gamergate, an online movement meant to address ethics in video game journalism, or was a harassment campaign against women in gaming, depending on who you talk to. It was sparked by an affair between developer Zoe Quinn and Five Guys in the industry. Bob was firmly in the camp, labeling it a harassment campaign against his colleagues. He then made a series of tweets lamenting that the fictional characters Mario and Link would be ashamed at what
she took them all at once.
Gamers had become. We are supposed to be better than this. There's no Triforce of pettiness. There's no gym badge for hate. I look at how
There's no Triforce of pettiness. There's no gym badge for hate.
Stop.
Oh no, Bob! Bob! Oh my God, man!
Oh my God, I'm cringing so hard.
Gym badge for hate. I look at how gamers treated Zoe Quinn, will continue to treat Sarkeesian, all of that. What would Mario and Link think about?
What would Mario do? He did the what would Mario or Link do or say or feel?
Oh man, okay.
Mario's not real.
Yes, Mario and Link are not real, for one. For two, Mario and Link have no personality. They have no ideology. They really don't have any thoughts or opinions at all. In fact, for the most part, those two don't even talk. Other than to go, it's me, a Mario.
Waha, yippee.
Wahoo. Like it's a full-on retard.
And Link just goes, what? What?
It's one thing if it was at least like a character to be like, what would Captain Kirk think of this? Like at least Captain Kirk, takes political actions, or Captain Picard or some shit like this. You know what I mean? But these are characters.
Link is actually a Christian, because in the early, there was a cross on his shield. The imagery drawn in the magazines and stuff were all religious stuff. He is, and his churches. So yeah, he's a Christian.
Man.
Our hero should be.
I personally think Mario would be really racist. Italian people are really racist, just saying.
Bro, like, how is he as a
based.
grown-ass man writing this shit and actually taking it seriously? It's crazy.
Put you a half a F or
Our
something
heroes
there?
should be ashamed of us. The next Smash Bros. Cinematic should just be a bunch of iconic characters looking away in shame.
Yep.
Right.
What?
Be ashamed of us. The next Smash Bros. Cinematic should be a bunch of iconic characters looking
Kirby looking away, shot. Stop it.
away in shame. We were supposed to be better than this, better than all of this. I just need to stop to swear he is not trolling in any of these statements. If that wasn't enough, Bob then feuded with Total Biscuit.
No.
Yes.
Did he make fun of TB before he died or like during it?
See.
Okay.
Commentator that often criticized Anita and refused to condemn Gamergate. Thing I resent. Lumping all gaming video reviewers and YouTubers in with Total Biscuit. Yeah, he's a clown, but there's a lot of good people in that field doing good work. Angry Joe is legit. Jim Sterling is legit. Screw Attack is legit.
And it was on that day that we learned that Angry Joe was a hack and a shill.
Angry Joe.
Love sex.
This is where problems started to arise behind the scenes.
Right,
You
Joe.
see, while Bob
Right.
was aligned with most of the industry, the escapists weren't. They allowed discussions on their forums and were sympathetic to the divisive campaign. A notable instance is when they platformed a dev that suggested hacking Zoe Quinn's email. In February 2015, the escapists declined to renew Bob's freelance contract.
I wonder why, Bob. I wonder why.
Near decade-long professional relationship. His shows were to continue under new titles, namely The Big Screen and In Bob We Trust. The reason for his departure was unclear at the time.
By the way,
although
like the cringe about 6 months later, I am alive. Like, why would you be dead? Because you didn't get to write for The Escapist anymore? Like, holy.
Where did he say that?
At the top.
Oh, that's the fucking headline.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Today is exactly 6 months to the day that I was abruptly, without forewarning, rudely and rather unprofessionally, actually, now that I reflect on it, informed that my near decade, 8 years. Okay, this is kind of written like a fucking spur.
This is seriously a Spurg wrote this. This guy thinks he's a real journalist, like a professional writer. Which, by the way, like, you're bad-mouthing your last boss publicly.
Yeah.
Always a really bad idea to do that. Because then the next person that hires you knows you're going to do the same shit out the back door as that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you're not entitled to notice, Bob. And they probably did give him a couple weeks notice or give him some sign. And even if they didn't, so fucking what,
He
bud?
was freelance.
Life's tough. Yeah, you're a freelance.
It was a
fucking
freelance
game
contract.
reviewer. Bro, you're a game reviewer. Like, the job security, you know, it's not like you were like a government employee with a pension. You know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up.
And by the way, when you're freelance, a freelance contract, you're always on thin ice for anything. It doesn't even matter about your opinions.
He elaborated in a post 6 months later. I have in fact become a bit more enlightened as to opinions held and things said about me and my work. Persons, or perhaps
They
just
hate
person,
you.
that I have naively considered friends or at least good faith business partners that leave me deeply suspicious about the circumstances of my departure.
Well, maybe,
Put a
maybe
comma
Bob,
or a period?
Maybe brother Bob, don't shit talk other people working where you work. Maybe don't shit where you eat, you fucking mongoloid. How about that?
Bro, the run-on sentence, though, eh? Buddy,
Oh.
end the sentence.
And profoundly disappointed in their behavior of persons.
That was like a 4-sentence.
Like,
single
I love
sentence.
how, like, he's like the respectful professional one as he writes up a big hit piece about his former employer.
Yeah.
That makes sense, Bob.
Hey, can you believe that my political hot takes on a movie review game website got people upset at me? Shut the fuck up.
They were just
I'll leave it at
intimidated by his intellect, guys.
He didn't talk about the Mario Twitter account that called him the F slur?
I didn't know about that.
It's unclear who this was, although an ex-contributor blamed the site's parent company Defy Media for its leanings. Bob was furious, vowing to never forget whoever had wronged him. I have nothing but hatred in my heart for every force and circumstance.
It is Ralph on the other side. It is
No, I have nothing but hatred in my heart for every force and circumstance that led to its loss. Now, that's probably a little immature, but it is what it is. I work hard to expel pain from my psyche, but the memories of people and things who have wronged me and mine, I keep for a long time, Bish. It really is.
Movie Bob. It's the Ralph of the left.
Stance that led to its loss. That's probably a little immature, but it is what it is. I work hard to expel pain from my psyche, but the memories of people and things who have wronged me and mine I keep for a long
you're
time.
not working
This was followed by
final episode.
I'm just sending the editor a message here.
The end of the game Overthinker, which concluded after its 100th episode. He was proud to have concluded the series on his own terms, the way he wanted to. It centered around him questioning his gamer identity, with a heavy focus on Gamergate.
Consider what? I didn't start Gamergate or any of the other stupid outbursts that came before it. All I've ever tried to do is fight that mindset.
No, you didn't create it. You only trained it and armed it.
What are you talking about?
Don't get snippy on me now,
The guy
Overthinker.
is waxing philosophically with various versions of himself in his kitchen about whether he created Gamergate through his own internalized hatred of women and shit. Like, this is some crazy shit, bro. Holy!
You're here to learn something, and this is it.
I like that effect he's using, though, no?
Yeah, I mean, it honestly looks good for its time.
Yeah. He's not what I thought he looked like. You know, I barely knew what he looked like.
He
changes in every photo.
Stupid outbursts that came before it. All I've ever tried to do is fight that mindset.
No, you didn't
Oh, he has the Captain N fucking jacket.
create it. You
Ash, look, you were just talking about it.
Yeah, no, it is the cat. Yeah, I
Wow.
noticed that, yeah.
trained it
He's
and
dressed
armed
like
it.
him with the fucking belt of, you know what I mean?
Base.
What are you talking about?
Don't get snippy on me now, Overthinker. You're here to learn something, and this is it.
The video attempts to examine how the gamer identity was formed in the first place, but the bizarre presentation only invited widespread ridicule. Nothing like hearing where Gamergate came from explained by a man who had no part in it, yet somehow manages to feed its origins into his Messiah Complex video series. Meanwhile, Bob was in the process of releasing the Movie Bob Anthology. It was a collection of books he self-published over the years. The most notable was Super Mario Bros. 3, Brick by Brick. It's gone viral for several excerpts comparing notable gaming moments to world-changing historical events. The climactic reveal of Super Mario Bros.
No! Hello? Hello? We're good? We're still live? Okay, I think we're still live. Discord crashed. 1 sec. We're still live, right? Yeah. Let me exit this. 1 sec, folks. OBS is fine. Discord crashed. Phew. I am glad I got that fucking glitch fucking sorted, to be honest. Let me phone Ashton back. Sorry. Let me refresh that. Call Ashton back. 1 sec, folks. Yeah, let me just close up all this real fast. And Ashton. All right, we're fine. It didn't crash. Don't worry.
Fuck, what happened?
Discord just had a mental breakdown, MB. At least OBS isn't all fucked up now, though. You have to admit, that's pretty good.
Well, it's positive. There's some progress.
Yep. Let me just reopen that. Sorry, 1 second. We'll have to just scroll to where we were. Kino. There we go. Movie Bob.
Let's get some subs for Movie Bob. And the technical issues. If we can only just get 20 more subs, the tech will be fixed.
It'll never be fixed, folks.
Fuck, bro.
It'll never be fixed. All right, let me get this open. Okay, you can see it?
Yeah.
And
No,
we'll
you gotta share it. Oh, wait, yeah.
Yep, I'm sharing that other thing. There we go.
There we go.
Sorry, folks. Getting to where we were immediately, and there we go.
Okay.
Books he self-published over the years. The most notable was Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
This book's
Buddy.
insane, bro.
But I was saying, right when you froze, I'm like, no. Is she going to compare fucking World War II and Mario 3? Or
Steals.
What the fuck?
3 brick by brick. It's gone viral for several excerpts comparing notable gaming moments to world-changing historical events. The climactic reveal of Super Mario Bros. 3 is burned, no, seared into my memory, the way JFK's assassination was for my parents' generation, or the way 9/11 would be for mine a scant 12 years.
No, Bob, you can't compare 9/11 to Super Mario Brothers 3 in The Wizard, Bob.
What part?
He's saying that the reveal of Super Mario Brothers 3 is
This
so
is
iconic
9/11.
that it's on the level of 9/11 or the JFK assassination.
The Wizard movie where he
This
plays.
motherfucker
Yeah.
never touched grass in his entire life. He's
Yeah.
just been locked in a deep, dark, dank basement for 1,000 fucking years, bro. Like, the
Years from
idea that you just figure that you can write that and nobody would take issue with it or think it's insane at all is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
In my memories, the Great Console Wars dragged on like my own.
Dragged on like his own private Vietnam.
The Sega and SNES or the Nintendo and like PlayStation.
Holy.
Private Vietnam, and it didn't help that I was still constantly in trouble at school and in and out of therapy for anger,
that makes sense.
attention, and authority
Yeah, I
issues.
wonder if that was why you got bullied or shat on, Bob, because you had severe anger, attention, and authority issues, and you were constantly spurging out on your classmates.
No, yeah, it makes sense.
However, it really only lasted a couple of years. This book is deceptively personal, giving more insight to his early years. He was seeing a child therapist who tried to prescribe medication, only for his parents to reject it. These games were his only refuge from the constant bullying.
Oh my god, man. The guy, let's just be honest, he looks like a pedophile, no?
No, he does. He does.
I don't want to say that because I don't think he actually is a pedophile, but I mean, like, he actually genuinely looks like the textbook picture of a pedophile.
Yeah. Like a John Wayne Gacy or like a fucking,
A loyalty he carried for life.
Like, if you were to show me a pic, like before I knew the truth, picture of him, picture of Jew Wario, who's the pedophile?
You would think it's this guy and
Yeah.
not you, Wario.
And then you'd be like, oh, they tricked me. They reverse psychology.
After about 20 minutes of waiting, I was joined by another pair of early birds, a young mother and her 2 children. One was a boy of about 6 or 8, and the other was a toddler whose gender was undeterminable. I got the sense
woke.
Whoa, buddy.
He may have been there for the same thing, and I could tell this despite the fact that we only said hello to one another. Not by some psychic intuition, I stress, but because the boy was making it pretty clear. He was excitable to the point of bouncing, and his attire told the rest of the tale. Mario t-shirt, Mario baseball cap, a Mario backpack, even Mario sneakers.
Oh my God.
I looked.
This is Ralph. He's
It really
saying
is.
the story as if it's somebody else.
It seems really creepy, man.
Yeah, like it's really creepy.
Down at him, smiled, nodded. He looked up at me,
Wait.
realizing, before I did honestly, that I also happened to be wearing a Mario shirt.
Wait, he's talking about an actual kid and not himself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that made this fucking scene way worse than I thought.
Oh yeah, no, I was on that page from the beginning. Yeah.
I thought he was like, reflecting from an out of body experience, but no, it was an actual child.
One from my era, Super Mario Bros. 2 character select screen, to be precise.
Anyone gives a shit. Like, what's crazy is that this guy actually views like wearing a piece of gaming merchandise, like from a multi-billion company like Nintendo, as a part of his personal culture and identity.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
something that
man.
like really deeply matters on like a spiritual level. It's so cringe.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
With a look of quizzical surprise. This big older guy knows Mario 2? Yes, I do, kid. Yes, I do. His new
Does
fanaticism.
that ever cause you to stop and reflect, like, fuck, am I just a big retarded man-child?
We all are.
Maybe I should have fucking grown up and stopped being a fucking mongoloid wearing Mario shirts in my 40s. I don't know.
Well, that's true.
With the Japanese developer is undoubtedly apparent by now. When their magazine Nintendo Power shuttered in 2012,
No, I can't say shit about that though. I wear one.
I know you fucking. Well, it's
I
a
wear
bit
one
different,
piece
though.
shirts.
That's a cope, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, the thing is, like, you can wear what you want to wear. I wear the wrestling shirts, and they're kind of cringe or whatever. But the thing is, like, I don't wax philosophic about it and try and pretend it's some sort of deep statement about my identity.
Yeah.
It's retarded.
No, I know it's just silly. It's fun. It's fandom. It's all it is. I don't.
Held a full 12 minutes of silence to mourn its demise. It even assured viewers there is no joke coming, and to respect the end of it.
That is. Felt it alert.
Wait, what's happening here? I missed this. What's he talking about?
I guess the end of Nintendo Power, like.
Oh.
An era.
Holy shit, dude.
Okay.
I have to pay respect to Nintendo Power. Like, it's a loved one or an animal or something that
Did he
died.
post
Like,
this on YouTube?
holy fuck, bro. Imagine still reading Nintendo Power in what? Like, was this like 2010, 2015? Like, when did Nintendo Power come to an end? Holy fuck, dude.
While able to subsist
12 minutes? That video's 12 minutes? Did you see that text?
The final issue was in 2012.
Look, read that bottom text scroll.
For 12 minutes? But why?
Oh, because 12 minutes of silence because it ended in 2012.
Okay.
While able to subsist off Patreon, in 2016 he was hired onto Screen Rant's news team. He kept making videos.
How are people hiring him still?
It's just insane, bro.
Maybe we do before our next week break. Can we do a Game Dude at one point if we need it?
Yeah, we're probably going to do more episodes this week, guys. So we're probably going to do a Saturday and probably a Sunday show as well.
Yeah.
If we can manage it and find the content. So we'll probably do on one of those days Game Dude, and it's going to be a long watch.
4 or
on
5
the history
hours,
of Game
probably.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do extra episodes since we're taking a week off, so.
Videos for sites like Screw Attack,
Yeah.
surviving as an independent critic. However, this is also where he started getting a lot of backlash. That's because Bob made a ton of inflammatory tweets about Trump supporters, who he didn't consider worthy of being human. If you voted Trump because you're disenfranchised, you've only proved that you deserve to be so.
What a thing
You're a
to
failure.
say. You deserve to be disenfranchised? It's not very progressive to say that, Bob.
Yeah.
Holy. Suffer Bob. You just know Bob's in hell right now. Man. By the way, he gave the new Captain America a positive review, which counts on Rotten Tomatoes. So once I learned that Movie Bob was actually a Rotten Tomatoes certified reviewer, I lost all faith in the system.
That's insane.
The reality is, these fucking Rotten Tomatoes reviews, it's fallen by the wayside so bad in the last 10 years. Everything's getting 90%, 93%. I went to the movie theater last week and I saw this movie. It was like about fucking AI. It was like about like these AI androids. You know what I'm talking about? And it
What's
was
it
about
called?
this woman. She discovered that she was a fucking robot at the mansion or whatever. And this movie was just total feminist propaganda, start to fucking finish. It was the very definition of mid. Like, it was super mediocre, like just totally paint by the numbers. You've seen this a million. Companion is what it's called.
Okay.
Companion. Yeah, the one, is it with John Hamm? I don't think John Hamm was in it. It's a different one. But
It's
there's
just
like,
you feel the beats, you know every beat coming.
this
you
movie
know the
had
twist.
this movie had like 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, man. And it's like a 6 out of 10 movie.
Yeah.
And it's just totally fucking worthless. No, there's the one with Megan Fox too that I also saw that was similar to that as well. Yeah, there's the Megan Fox one on Netflix. They're just pumping out a million fucking movies like this, man.
Buddy, I have not been keeping up with movies. I've been pounding through Sopranos. I'm almost done. I'm about done with it. I'm at the end of season 5. I have one more season left. Like, let's just fucking tear through this shit. I liked it though. It was fun. But yeah, the movies now are mid. Are you gonna watch Megan 2?
No. The first Megan was such
It's so shit. It's the worst.
Oh, bad.
Oh, it was brutal. Ugh.
Failed human. All right-wing
Cringe.
Americans are unsalvageable. Failed humans. Reject them and push them out. His rhetoric focused on them being mediocre troglodytes, while asserting his own superiority. The best day that will ever happen to
So insane. The best day that will ever happen to humanity will be the moment when physical strength becomes meaningless and intellectual worth.
That day, movie Bob, would be the day you were 6 feet in the ground, brother.
Like, my intellectual worth. I'm a powerful man. Like,
But physical strength isn't like the dominant force now anyway.
You know, like, no. But your physical body is what enables you to have a brain that's not fucked up also. Like, I don't know. Bob's just a retard.
But he's acting here like the bullies still run the fuck, like the school. Like, no, they don't. What the fuck is he talking about? This is an incel alert. It actually
really is.
to humanity will be the moment when physical strength becomes meaningless, and intellectual worth and creative vision become the only measures of human being to be considered.
What are you talking about? That's insane.
He's insane.
That's actually unhinged.
Mentally unwell.
This led people to spam his replies
I'm sure creative work will always top the nuke.
This is the Ubermensch, bro. This man, he's the Nietzschean overman. He conquers all. He's a legend.
the photo of his old Mario costume. It was to the point that even other left-wingers...
Yeah.
Sean,
Yeah.
that Jen, this person.
Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Bob. Well, it's bad when because Sean's obnoxious in and of himself.
He is,
When
yeah.
Sean has to tell you to shut the fuck up, you should just shut the fuck up. These people, like the dehumanizing, like it's straight up like authoritarian Nazi language. You know, he's using like these aren't even people. They need to be exterminated. They're subhuman. Da 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 da.
were telling him to shut up. With that said, there was a brief show of unity following the death of Total Biscuits after a long battle of cancer. He was very respectful, which even his own ardent critics had to give him credit for. It may sound like the bare minimum, but you'd be surprised on the
For
internet.
him to swallow his pride like that is a big deal for Bob, because
I hate my enemies and they will pay.
You have to yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Shortly
give him
af-
any credit for that, though. He's just
No,
a
of
total.
course
It's like giving. I'm sober now, sure, okay, it's the bare minimum, even if it is true.
After Bob was fired, the Escapist went through a series of layoffs from their parent Defy Media, which would eventually go bankrupt. By late 2017, its closure seemed imminent, being reduced to Yahtzee and a dwindling number of volunteers. That changed in 2018 with its purchase by Enthusiast Games.
Wait, but you say the Escapist is done now But Yahtzee, I always thought Yahtzee was the escapist.
He basically was, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
The new owners brought back former editor-in-chief Russ Pitts, who left in 2011 to co-found Polygon. He was tasked with a complete...
Oh my God, hang him. Minecraft. In Minecraft. Sorry.
Harsh, no?
Sorry, I'm just kidding.
relaunch of the site. That started with the return of one of his good old friends, Movie Bob. To commemorate this, Bob elaborated on his original departure. I would later be told second and third hand that said owner was at this point in contact with various fixtures in the right-wing alt-right media, names you'd know, and that talk of ousting me specifically had come up, but didn't initially happen because I was at that point producing a substantial amount of the site's still profitable content, as name creators and contributors had been fleeing amid the mess. Though, as I said, I can't confirm that firsthand myself, and it's not really germane anymore. It's worth emphasizing these are only allegations with...
Like, if you go around and you antagonize half of the country and say that half of the country are subhuman animals that don't even deserve to breathe your oxygen, they're beyond help. When you use that sort of inflammatory rhetoric, don't be surprised when opportunities are closed off to you. Especially if you want to work at a publication that's run by, said one of the members of half of the country that disagree with your politics, Bob.
Yeah.
Like, don't be shocked, bro.
I mean, you could, and if you do say your rhetoric, be just more chill about it. Just don't
I don't know,
the entire other half.
Don't rely on working for a company. Like, work for yourself.
Yeah, sure.
And then you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
With no actual proof. This post also addressed his bizarre old tweets, which had...
Like, if we had a sponsor, Ashton, it would be over.
Yeah, I would be a completely different show. We
Everything
we
we say
shit
would
that we
suck.
do. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
If we had a sponsor, it would be actually over.
Just resurfaced. He denied being a eugenicist, surmising that was an edgy bad joke. The context was his frustration.
I'm not going to give people an excuse to fuck me up the ass. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Like, I've been doing this enough and long enough to where I'm not going to try and give somebody outright an excuse to deplatform my show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, bro, but at the end of the day, like, you're just wrong. You're just wrong.
Yeah. Wait, someone saying we need a sponsor?
No, he's saying that I self-censored earlier. But the thing is,
well,
like,
breaking TOS is a whole different thing.
Like, obviously, we wish that we didn't have to, and it's borderline. Like, I could say it on here, and I have said it on here in the past. But I'm only gonna say it when it's really, really funny or really, really necessary, because it's borderline, and I could just get fucked, and then me and Andy lose our platform, and we've just been through it way too many times.
Yeah.
Like, we've just both been banned from fucking everything all the time.
They let us be a bit. I mean, we say the edgiest shit here, too. They're cool with it, but we're just trying to be as chill.
So, I you know what I mean? Like, I don't like that it's that way. It really fucking bothers me, but it is what it is. Yeah. All right, let's continue.
At dealing with crowds and traffic. He then offered some insight to why he constantly picked fights on Twitter. Suffice to say, what's in my blood when it comes to any kind of conflict is, you hit me, I hit back. You tell me to f*** off, I tell you to f*** off.
Yeah, but this is not a good mentality, because if it's just some random no-name guy saying this shit to you, you just ignore it. Because then you're getting dragged down into a battle in the mud with a pig that has no stakes in the game, and you have skin in the game as a creator.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a really, really horrible mindset. And even if it is another creator, it's usually always better to just let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not that big of a deal. I have to show them. No, you don't have to show them at all.
The Ralph mindset.
You talk about my mother, I talk about your mother. I apologize for the times I stepped over the line from giving jerks back what they gave and being a jerk myself. My aim going forward is to have less of that happening in general. Whatever the case, Bob was able to resume his series under their original mantles. Evidently, there was no expectation from the escapist to change his tone as he only used more extreme rhetoric. This led him to descend further in notoriety, and now seemingly
shows a picture of him
Oh my
holding the gun.
god. Bro, he's just so dysgenic. It's disgusting.
Captain N.
advocating for violence. I found a closed fist to be a solid place to start, though there's plenty of variety beyond that. At the end of the day, they're just
Imagine, by the way, being a leftist and having the letter N on your shirt.
and meats, and sufficiently cowed, most will stifle before you have to break any of that, so long as they're convinced you would. The most infamous was a thread claiming they had robbed him of living out his sci-fi fantasies. 2019. I was supposed to be on a starship by now, conversing with intelligent robots, deciding what sort of body I'd like to upload my immortal consciousness to. Instead, we're all still on this fucking rock, wondering how to placate the white working class.
Pause, holy fuck, Bob. Where did you get these expectations from? Like, who told you that that was the way it was going to be? And why do you feel like you're entitled to that? You know what I mean? And then blaming it on the white working class as to why we're not on Mars. Bob, I don't know if those are exactly the people that we can blame for why we're being held back, Bob.
I wouldn't say it's the
whites.
whites.
Maybe you look at the people in the Section 8 housing, Bob, and see what demographic they constitute, and then maybe come back to me, Bob, about who the fuck is holding us back.
Blame the whites for not being on Mars.
You know what I mean? Like, without whites, there would be not even a sniff of space.
Or the moon.
There would be no moon. There would be no fucking quest to go to Mars. Like, what do you think? Russia was full of black people, bud? You think the USA in the 1960s, it was black people that got us to the moon, Bob?
Yeah. I got a bad joke. I'm not going to say it, though.
Forgive the troglodytes who stole the future
I earned. Bob, what have you done to earn that? Bob, like, do you have
movies?
Movies and games, Bobbert. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not a doctor. If you were a doctor or in some STEM field or anything that was advancing humanity, I could see where you're coming from. But you are actually the fucking biggest waste of space on this rock, for real.
I earned to prolong their worthless existence. I'm out of patience. There's no worth in the backward people. They could all be Thanos from existence tomorrow, and we'd not lose a single person of value or decency. There's no separation of shades between the ignorant and the wicked. This got a ton of backlash.
Wait, what is he saying? If you
there's nobody who's ignorant that's virtuous. Are you fucking retarded, Bob? Like, a lot of the time, the people who are like the dumbest are the best people, Bob. Like, a lot of the time, like, the common salt of the earth people who work with their hands are the most honest, hardworking, and trustworthy people on the face of the earth, Bob. In fact, it's a lot of the time the midwits like you, Bob, who are the slimy, manipulative pieces of shit that make life difficult to live.
From across the political aisle, with the podcast Chapo Trap House weighing in. The group went on to satirize...
What's that?
Aisle, with the podcast Chapo Trap House weighing in. The group went on to satirize him in their book with the page describing the movie Blob. Bob surprisingly took it on the chin, even admitting they were usually pretty funny. This wasn't the only caricature to circulate, though, with his likeness being a new Wojak called The Consumer. Thinks watching comic book movies is doing politics.
He really
Poor white
does.
people are suffering in the Midwest. Should have consumed the correct product. Unironically thinking doing video game reviews of movies for children is a significant contribution to society. He even became a reoccurring joke on the podcast EFAP, who coined the nickname...
Wait, isn't that our show? Every frame is a pause, basically. You just hit the pause button endlessly.
Yeah.
For him, Diabito. One of their bits include a quiz.
We actually make EFAP blush.
Yeah.
is asking viewers to guess if a quote was from Movie
controls. They're like, whoa,
buddy.
Bob or a selection of excerpts from Mein Kampf and neo-Nazi website The Daily Stormer. There was a completely new wave of people who had no idea who Bob was.
I like EFAP, by the way. I do like them.
Next time we'll take
They're
the
good.
movie Bob quiz, unless we get some stuff, because I just want to fucking go to bed at a certain point here.
Yeah, and I want to play Crusader Kings till 8 in the morning.
Outside of his tweets. This is reflected in the numerous posts simply
Kingdom Come Deliverance. Like
even
asking for his
head is shitting on Bob.
best hits to catch them up to speed with Movie Bob lore. I'll go through some of the most popular Movie Bobisms now, since there isn't really a way to explain these
Marinated the chicken like in the 5-day-old hot sauce, like a fucking idiot, and rotted out the fucking chicken.
Yeah.
Or when he marinated the chicken in the Mountain Dew. Oh man, the Mountain Dew chicken.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Chronologically. In March of 2020, Bob responded to a viral tweet that read, "Somebody offers you $3,500 to finish everything on this tray in 90 minutes. Could you do it?" The image shows 4 double cheeseburgers, 2 orders of chicken nuggets, 2 large fries, and 4 medium...
Did Movie Bob do it?
...sodas.
Well, he easily could.
Replied, "That's a fairly small amount of McDonald's for an average-sized person."
That's a fairly small amount of McDonald's. Even I know that's a lot of fucking McDonald's. Now, do I eat that? Yes, that's why I look this way. But for Bob to go, that's a fairly small amount of McDonald's.
Small?
I'd say.
That's insane to say.
The main reason fast food cooks so fast and lasts so short is that there isn't much density to it.
What?
Wait,
that doesn't make sense, Bob.
It's very dense in calories, you retard.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? I think you're thinking about salad or anything.
It implies that like most of Bob's meals are bigger than that. You know, it's just like there's so much here that's so fucking funny, bro.
Wait, he thinks.
And honestly, like this whole thing that Gamer from Mars put together, it's a good little presentation, but it barely skims the surface of all the Movie Bob shit. You know,
it's great. You know, it's like the opposite of June King's documentary on Gamer Dude. I know we always or Game Dude. That's 2 hours and 45, and it has every.
It's more detail than you would ever want about Game Dude.
It's like too much, in a way.
I wouldn't want to eat a double helping of nuggets in that time frame, but I could easily. This went viral across several different sites, with some calling it the Movie Bob Challenge. In an old video,
Movie Bob Challenge.
The movie. That's actually really funny.
Bob said his favorite hobby was baking. Over the years, he'd shared some of his home-prepped meals. Mountain Dew marinated chicken with mango / carrot spicy rice. Roast whole chicken, marinated 3 days.
Insane. This picture's fucking insane.
3 days in Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew.
That must be really bad. What the fuck?
Mountain Dew.
99 nights for a sub. Oh, man.
Wait, did this cocksucker buy a roasted chicken from the grocery store and then pour Mountain Dew on it?
Stuffed with lemon, lime, and kiwi, olive oil, salt, pepper.
That's lime? It's yellow fully.
Rub. In regards to food on other occasions, he stated, "Tasty cooking isn't always."
Challenge?
I want to do it. I was thinking I want to do it too.
We're gonna do the Movie Bob Challenge on Saturday night.
Yeah, we'll do it. It's like the Big Mac special, right? You buy for like.
Well, no, you got to get, what is it, 4 cheeseburgers, 2 large fries, 4 medium Coke, and 20 chicken nuggets?
Is that it?
That's it. It's a fairly small amount of McDonald's for the average person.
All right.
Always pretty cooking. This double vacuum sealed marinade bag contains an entire chicken that's been fridge marinated in a mix of 3 different hot sauces.
Whoa. Did he duct tape this thing?
Yes, he did.
It's
And it was inedible. You can't just fucking put that in a bag for 5 days, Bob.
Sauces, sriracha, and hot
Bag for 5
days of what? Of a in the
taco
fridge?
seasonings for 5 days.
Wait, 5 days?
Tonight I roast with savory sausage stuffing, fingers crossed. Another thing dug up from the archives was his love for Pabst Blue Ribbon, the staple beer of millennial hipsters. One photo shows he had accumulated enough empty cans to fill 2 trash bags. The rest were stored next to a window, approximately 80...
That was like a weekend for me when I was
felted degen for a sub.
Thank you. Let's go. Look at all this beer I have. What, 2 2-4s?
Wow.
I remember my first weekend.
4 in total. I mean, I'm a slob. I have a window...
Well...
I mean, is that really news to anybody, Bob the Slob? Come on, man.
...sill that I use to have empty beer cans. But even I know that...
Wait, that's true. He stores his empty beer cans on a windowsill?
How about just throw them out or put them back in the fucking case like a normal person? Like, I don't know. Fuck.
Doors are not shelves. When asked why he was hoarding them, he said it was for deposit money. This took a tragic turn when a gust of wind knocked 100 empty beverage cans all over the kitchen floor.
Oh. He really is Ralph, huh?
It's Ralph, but like, it's like Ralph looking in like another dimension, you know?
These tweets are separated by 5 years. So I have to ask myself if he had been accumulating them for all this time. There really is no end to this low-stakes absurdity, with the film critic constantly getting baited and ratioed. The most serious attempt to reason with him was from none other than H. Bomber Guy. He wrote a long post trying to change his mind on the subject of offshoring jobs, only to be dismissed entirely. This further soured people who may have otherwise given him the benefit of the doubt. In late 2020, Bob ranted about how Trump had stolen his summer, Halloween, and ability to enjoy itself for 4 years.
Good. Trump stole my Halloween. They took her Halloween. They took her away. It's awful, Bob.
Fuck me, dude.
He then revealed his departure from The Escapist all those years ago left him in debt. People who would later help him steal the presidency in the first place ruined my professional life and put me in a debt hole I'm still only barely back from for years.
I wonder how he put himself in debt like this. Like, I've heard that he tried to like finance an independent movie that failed. I don't know if that's why or what the fuck. But let's go.
Them all. The next day, he caught flack for defending the controversial...
Oh, Bob! No! Oh, no!
Oh, my God. He defended Cuties?
It adds up.
Netflix film Cuties. Now, what must be understood is that by this point, Russ Pitt was no longer at The Escapist. This is because in 2019, he wrote an op-ed about ethics in gaming journalism. It was controversial for suggesting there may have been truth to Gamergate's stated intent. This led many to try and discredit him for the site's previous decisions, despite again having left in 2011. That included Zoe Quinn, who said, "You literally revived a Gamergate hub of a website and didn't bother contacting me, or anyone else I know who actually was at the center of Gamergate for this piece." Pitts responded, "Sorry Zoe, I genuinely thought you'd probably be over this being all about you. I'll be sure to check in next time." This received so much backlash that the article was removed and Pitts took a voluntary leave of absence.
Oh, that bitch had such control over
He was eventually
everything.
replaced by Nick Calandra, their managing director of video. The reason all of this is important is because in late 2020, The Escapist once again chose not to renew their contract with Bob. An exact reason was never given, with only a pinned comment disavowing all the people celebrating his departure. Bob's statement implies it was simply business, as it didn't make financial sense for him anymore.
Long story short and straight to the point, Enthusiast Gaming and The Escapist and Movie Bob Productions have not renewed the contract by which my material was appearing once again on The Escapist for the last couple of years. Kind of a bummer on my end. I have to assume also on theirs. It's been a tough year for everyone. Business is business.
This time around, they returned all the rights to his work, giving him complete control over his back catalog. That, at the very least, allowed him to re-upload old videos to his own channel. But it was only going to get worse for the ex-freelancer. On November 10th, YouTuber Lindsay Ellis joked about having a group chat.
Yeah. I love how he uses the super old picture of her where she is still young instead of what she's become. Okay.
I know, right? I've uncovered the conspiracy of people being friends with their peers. Then Bob replied with a photo of the two together with the caption, "I, for one, am positive."
He's such a googly-eyed bastard. Look at him. What a fucking goof.
He looks like someone. He reminds me of someone. He
looks like he should be doing the sex offender shuffle straight.
Shocked. This lighthearted remark was seen in a different light when the video essayists responded. This is honestly really inappropriate and creepy, dude. A selfie at a con several years ago does not mean we are friends. Also, the fact that I have soft blocked you like 6.
Bob. This is one of the most savage feltonings of all time. This is greatest feltonings of history. Like, whoa. He didn't even get friend zoned. He got creep zoned. Get the fuck away from me, you creep.
I wasn't even into like Movie Bob lore or anything, or even Lindsay Ellis. And even I back then saw this. I remember this.
6 times and you always refollow is creepy.
I can't believe it was 5 years ago. I feel like it was like a year ago, man.
Hint, and please leave me alone. Bob tweeted he felt borderline gaslit before privating his account. The exchange quickly went viral, with the entire internet taking a moment to laugh from afar. Lindsay Ellis doubled down further, refusing to apologize before stating he had made her uncomfortable for years. I'm not about to accept responsibility for any dog piles that happen as a result of me having to publicly tell him to leave me alone. I unfollowed him years ago because of how toxic he is. I slept on it a full 24 hours before I decided how to handle it. Even blocking him wasn't going to stop him from broadcasting to the world this delusion that he and I are friends.
Well, maybe that would have helped.
No, it wouldn't. He would have kept going. No, Bob doesn't stop for shit like that. Even still, he probably would have tried, even with how it is now.
Wow.
He did. And he tried to say he was gaslit and all this nonsense. Like, fuck off.
I want it to be public that I don't condone the things he says. No, it's not okay. With all that, it wasn't long until Bob returned and went back to business as usual. It didn't seem to dissuade him from making tweets.
Lindsay is also a total fucking piece of shit that enabled the same cancel culture that eventually came for her, and she has never been the same since and has never been regularly creating content because she cultivated an atmosphere where apparently even saying something tangentially about Asia is heckin' racism, and she had to fucking go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if she ever realized, that this like whole cancel culture, like white people are the devil shit, like is gonna fuck her in the end because she is actually still white. But whatever.
Yeah. By the way,
she made the rape rap, Zizern. Yeah, she made the rape rap. She made a whole documentary on abortion that was all just a big hope about how she decided to turn her fucking vagina into a cemetery or whatever.
Yo, but look at this. He was shitting on people shitting on Shang-Chi. Like, it's all right if you hate it. I forgot Shang-Chi was even a fucking
everybody
thing.
did. Has Shang-Chi been in anything since then?
No.
And it was honestly, like, it wasn't even that bad. It was just so incredibly mediocre that everyone forgot it existed.
Yeah.
It's calling others man-children and incels. Ellis herself was cancelled a few months later for tweets about the Disney film Raya and the Last Dragon. The ultimately baseless accusations of racism.
Like, just read this.
Was that it? Also watched Raya and the Last Dragon, and I think we need to come up with a name for the genre that is basically Avatar: The Last Airbender Reduxes. It's like half of all, fantasy published the last few. Okay.
That's what she was canceled for. That's it.
What?
Led her to leave Twitter, with some using it to declare that Bob won.
She was racist.
It's like,
she was evil.
You're saying that all Asian properties are like
something like that.
Avatar?
Something like that.
What?
It was so insane. And this is why, like, you can't ever be on that side.
Ever.
Because you can never, ever live up to the ever-changing and insane goalpost moving standards of your own movement. And it's like, Lindsay, you're not trans. You don't have like a racial get out of jail free card. You're just a basic bitch white feminist. But she should have never got into the politics anyway.
Exactly.
She should have just done her nostalgia chick shit, or, she changed it to the nostalgia woman and all this shit. I don't know. At the end of the day, this bitch just likes musicals. And that's what she should talk about, instead of trying to make these video essays about topic. Like, it was, anyway.
Yeah.
Lindsay later made a video addressing the scandal and cancel culture. That included an apology to Movie Bob, regretting her actions after the entire ordeal.
Like, one other person I owe an apology to is Movie Bob. I told him on Twitter to leave me alone because he was acting like a creep by being overfamiliar and continually signaling to the world that we're friends. And he was acting like a creep, and we're not friends. But I would have never done that if I had known that the Diet Nazis were going to turn that into a meme.
The Diet Nazis. This whole thing was such insane fucking cope about Kiwi farms and Diet Nazis. And it's like, you ever consider that maybe they're just people online who like to make fun of you and watch you spiral and spurg?
No, all Nazis.
There has to be a political agenda behind all of it, blah, blah, blah. It's these same people that are triggering you by being alt-right that would also troll like a conservative idiot also. Like, whatever.
By the way, Diet.
I know, right? Josh takes umbrage with that.
I don't like a lot of what he says on Twitter either, but please stop using my face to torture this man. Leave him alone.
While it may seem like Bob was hitting a low point, that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, later that year, he was hired by MatPat to write for Film Theory.
Are you fucking joking me?
What a horrible decision from MatPat.
Hired him?
Holy.
Because in 2019, he correctly predicted Wanda was going to be a villain in the MCU.
Heck, one of our writers knew that Wanda was going to be the villain back in 2019 before Endgame released, and...
Wait, did Movie Bob win?
In the end.
Wow.
Before he started working with us. True story, that theory of his is actually the reason that he's on the team now. Glad to have you with us, Bob.
Somehow, after all this, Bob managed to achieve a bigger gig than he ever had before, being a staple writer of their channel to this very day.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So in the end,
He won.
Bob won, bros.
What the
Bob's
fuck?
an accredited Rotten Tomatoes critic whose opinion somehow matters more than the rest of us.
Oh my, what a twist.
What a twist.
While Bob was riding high, writing videos loved by millions, in late 2023, The Escapist saw an exodus of talent with
Escapist closed down and he's still working. Film Theory is a big channel. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I watch some Film Theory sometimes. I've been watching Bob.
And that's just a theory, a blob theory.
Yahtzee resigning after 16 years. Their editor-in-chief...
Some of the theories are retarded, by the way. Have you ever watched that show? You're like, shut
Not
the... Hey,
really.
cringe. So you're like, shut the fuck up.
...was abruptly fired, leading the entire video team to resign. They ended up going independent together under the name Second Wind. Having lost the rights to Zero Punctuation, he rebranded to Fully Ramblomatic. Bob...
What?
What a terrible name. What?
That's terrible.
Fully Ramblomatic?
What was wrong with Yahtzee?
Wait, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? What was wrong with that? Or couldn't he have just kept the same name? Would it have really mattered?
I want to actually fully... I just... Fully Ramblomatic. There it is. And he gets...
It was the original name of the original Zero Punctuation. I did not know that.
Ooh. Their views are like, we're beating them.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're making a lot on Patreon, right?
Yeah, probably.
Weighed in to spit on the site's grave. It really is impressive that the Escapist continues to end up being bought and run by the dumbest and most evil melon farmers on the planet. This time even managing to chase off their OG, a defining star. Just an incredible streak of blown second chances.
He won.
And with that, we've reached the end of the story so far with Movie Bob. At the end of the day, I surprisingly can't help but have a soft spot for Mr. Chipman. In a world of so many political grifters and trolls, Movie Bob has consistently been earnest to the point of cringe. He actually cares about the media he discusses, and would be doing it even if there was no money involved. Despite lacking self-awareness, none of his actions ever hurt anyone.
I don't know,
and they
Bob.
provide some good laughs. As far as
bro.
lol cows go, he's probably the most wholesome you can get. He's a leftover relic of an era where content creators worked for free, and has been able to hold on to a career even 20 years later, with some very competently written film theory scripts to this very day.
He won.
So with that, I wish Bob the best, and will be eager.
Look, when you compare him to like other lol cows, mundane man.
I don't know. I think he's mentally fucked up. I think he might be even more mentally nut than fucking Jarbo, to be honest.
That's saying a lot, though.
I don't know. Like, between him and Jarbo, I don't know what to say. You know, like, it's a pretty big battle. It's a clash of the titans, so to speak. All right, guys.
Yes.
Well, we've been here 7 hours.
We love you all.
We'll see you guys Wednesday. We'll see you guys Friday, probably Saturday as well. So we'll see you then. Peace.